Welcome to the stream. Hit that like button on your way in. Make sure you share on your way in to your platforms, whether that's Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media that you may have. We have not allowed anyone to know that we're going live. We just want to pop up as we get the hang of this live thing. We got so much we want to talk about. Starting off, we're going to talk about Dave Chappelle and his circumstance with Katt Williams. He called Katt Williams out, and I think it's worth being noted that he said some very interesting things.
Why? You gotta learn how to raise your girlfriends better.
You're just gonna let your chick get maybe slapped?
No.
Or
my girl closes her fucking mouth, because every time I see somebody behave in a certain way, like point at a girl, I go, sweetie, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. If I step back, this particular man that you think you're entitled to talk to in a certain way will punch you through a fucking wall. You can't beat him up.
Yeah.
So if you can't beat him up, shut your mouth. Shut up. Don't ever come out of pocket with some fucking guy.
And all I could figure is, if she lunges at my girl, I'm going to have to get in between. Because now that's my job. And if I even look like I'm injuring this guy's girl trying to keep her off of my girl,
I want to get y'all the number, right? For those of you that's watching right now, I'm going to give you the number to call in if you want to add to the conversation, or you just want to, you got some stuff to get off your chest, man. And hopefully we help a few people make it through that day, man. You know what I mean? Google phone number. All right, so the number, you guys, I'll put it in the chat right here. 1 second. And what's the number? All right. We ain't ducking no smoke. We ain't ducking no smoke. You got it. We ain't ducking no smoke, you guys. If y'all want to call in about anything,
it's going to stick a knife in my side.
But that's where you plead to him. See, this is.
But you can't do it during a physical dispute. There's no pleading. It happens like that.
This
2
is
seconds.
where pimping is dying. You go and plead in pimp style to this guy while his girls talk. I always disregard a woman in these situations. I look.
It's your own shit.
This one girl, I was at a show and she was like, "You suck. You ain't funny. Why?" And I'm looking at her man like, I'm like, "Sweetie, hold on a second, dude. Now." I explained to the crowd, this is
You're
the type
appealing
of shit,
to the gentleman?
I said, this is the type of shit that get good motherfuckers in fights. Now, if I cannot tell his girl, shut the fuck up. Now, I'm about 6'4", 300-something pounds. She can't beat me up. The thing that she's doing is because I'm letting her do it. You understand what I'm saying? Girls do what you let them do when they're la. So I go, dude, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you to shut your fucking mouth, right? And then your man's going to have to protect your honor by fucking with me. Now, we two good motherfuckers sitting here getting ready to fight because you are an out-of-control bitch. And I had to tell this guy, listen,
a great
you
point, man.
You have to raise your bitch correctly.
Y'all give me a second. I'm getting everything together. We got a loaded stream today. We're going to start off with this Big U and Whack 100 nonsense that we've been hearing about. We got some inside scoop, too, from out the West Coast. We got somebody calling in. So you guys be prepared.
You put it on the guy.
Always.
Sometimes you get a small lady cop. I'm telling you, I'm being honest. You get a small lady cop who talks to me.
They've got a Napoleon complex.
I say, look, miss, you got to understand I respect the law. But if you arrested me, you should say thank you to me for allowing you to. Because you can't arrest me without my respect for the law in general. So when you come at me with this angry, forceful thing, You gotta understand, I'm a person to person. If you wasn't a cop, you wouldn't be talking to me like this. I like cops who can arrest me if they weren't a cop. Like, I go, all right, sir, let's talk about it. And usually those guys are nicer people. But when you get a punk who's now got some kind of weird power where they think they are the law as opposed to their
No, that's what I've noticed. If you've got some big giant cop with arms, that are huge, they're really nice. It's always the little guy.
Because it's a bad place to put them in that pop. But maybe, like you said, it's planned.
Okay, you get some little girl that goes in the police force, bunch of 30 and 40-year-old dudes sitting there like, hey, toots, all right, got your cuffs. She's gonna try to overly prove that she belongs on the force. I don't trust any woman that wants to be a cop. Why the fuck do you want to be a cop? Why the fuck do you want to fight in a war, bitch? They got everybody confused.
Yeah.
Stay home.
I don't get the whole female cop thing. Whenever I watch some of these shows and see one female cop up against one big fucking perp, and she isn't just immediately holding him at gunpoint with her fucking radio going, please send some men out here. Because there's no way I'm taking this. Kenny's laughing at that.
Female bounty hunters.
Kenny's laughing at that.
Kenny, you got anything on that?
He can't say nothing, but Kenny knows.
Oh, he could say a thing or two.
Like he's
His
heard,
way of saying things.
But he's heard stories of the past.
Well, he watches a lot of police movies.
Yeah.
And police shows on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. And there's a lot of old school guys, like I saw in a movie.
Yeah.
That are of the opinion, they should, like, stay home and be barefoot and pregnant.
Right.
Or at least barefoot.
Yeah, yeah. But, in today's modern-day policing society, there is very limited, use for women resources.
Right.
In policing.
You just gonna put another cop in danger.
She's doubly useless.
Well, that one where the...
What's going on, chat? How y'all doing? Man, y'all put some shit in the chat. Let me know y'all alive in here, man. You know what I'm saying? We streaming to a lot of different places. The way it was the first time was perfect. How does it sound now, bro? Tell me how it sounds now. And shout out to the homie Big Hall. Let me know about the sound, man. We new to this streaming thing. We got all the equipment, but we gonna get it right. Sound good now? Let me know. Somebody in the chat, talk to me. Can y'all hear me? All right, appreciate that, Truck. Appreciate that, Hall. We got a lot we want to talk about today, man. We gonna start with this Dave Chappelle clapping back at Katt Williams. For those of you who are unaware, Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay and did 50 million views. If you haven't watched It's Up There podcast and went behind the paywall to the Patreon page, then you haven't heard me break down why I believe that to be a very unfortunate circumstance for Katt Williams. While he is the benefactor of a lot of notoriety and just people watching him and a lot of clout, Shannon Sharpe is literally building a network off of that. If you haven't paid attention, Shannon Sharpe just signed Bubba Dub's show. After that Katt Williams interview, they also upped a lot of their ad deals, and also with Nightcap, they received some bumps. So Shannon Sharpe, because of that interview, is making waves. What I find interesting though is Katt didn't make no money. I think it should be some kind of back end for a 50 million view, man. Maybe I'm just tripping, but 50 million views, like, get that dude something, my nigga. Like, let him get something off of that.
Maybe you guys think I'm not.
Well, that's a little creepy.
You need this much of a deposit, or you need to be a member of the bank, or fees. Oh my god. I'm sorry that I was helping my friend with her work.
That's amazing. That's there. I'm just trying to
I can tell you're trying to intimidate me, but I don't quite care. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I was trying to help my friend. Are you going to tell us to be awesome?
Yeah.
Gay.
There's more. You don't let it talk
If you're going to say something to me, I'd rather you say it now than keep staring at me. I can tell you're trying to intimidate me.
Oh my God.
This doesn't have any communication and it doesn't achieve anything. Please tell me what you want to say.
Well, that's a little creepy.
Yo, that's a school teacher. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be worried about sending my kids, you know, into school. Cause, you know, you can literally have a crazy teacher. Like, this teacher should have much better communication skills than to be handling a child in this manner, right? You should be able to at least have some level, like you standing there like you talking to your dog or something. Like your dog done been trained and he need to know what you did not say. Like, man, hey, yo. Man, but we raise our children, and this is the conundrum that people find themselves in. You raise your children to respect authority, but then when you get older, you realize authority is what take advantage. They the ones that take all the advantage of you. So you got to teach your children, yo, respect authority.
This woman is smart, but wrong.
You can't go for anything, but respect authority.
For what she did. Jasmine Chiswell built her whole fame around Marilyn Monroe. She appeared on news channels and all over social media for her accusing Marilyn of haunting the house and saying she found her signature and more. She lied, saying she found Marilyn Monroe's signature in the house, but really that's not her signature. Marilyn write her name like this, but it doesn't take much knowledge to know this was written in a Sharpie, which were invented in 1964 when Marilyn's husband rented the house as a honeymoon home in 1953 for a couple months. She even lied, commenting that Marilyn wrote it in a Sharpie when they didn't even exist when Marilyn was alive. She said in the video that she was going to get it authorized, but she never did.
I found her signature, so I've sent it away to get it authorized, so I'll keep it posted.
Plus, a signature from 69 years ago wouldn't look that fresh and new. Jasmine lied, saying she found her dog's footprint, Math, aka Mafia Honey, when really it would be impossible because Marilyn was gifted Math by Frank Sinatra in 1961, when Marilyn lived in that home in 1953. Jasmine also said that she has a lipstick that Marilyn Monroe would use when she has been exposed by Aaron Parsons.
Tons of Marilyn's makeup has come up for auction.
What did I tell?
Have you guys seen this? Ariana's out with SpongeBob, her new significant other. I love him. He's such a fucking interesting dude. Okay, so here they are. I know this.
That's Ariana Grande's boyfriend right there.
Dude.
That's interesting.
Okay, so here they are. I know this photo's gone around, so I don't know how many of y'all have seen it, but I don't think this is photoshopped, which is absolutely bananas. But here's her brother, and here is SpongeBob.
No, it's real.
It's real.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's uncanny. It's absolutely unreal. Like, what the hell?
Those noses are like identical.
The smile, the creases, the eyes.
Painted voice.
Painted. Glossy. I was like, this has to be edited. I thought it might be. Oh, here's another one.
Oh, this one's worse.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, it's really interesting. How do you find two people that look so similar? Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is interesting.
What kind of weird shit do they be on, bro?
Y'all, this happened sooner than I thought it would, but ain't nothing to but to get into it, so let's go. So within the last couple of hours, Jaden has taken to her Twitter account to go on a tweeting rampage against her baby daddy, Blueface. Her husband, right? You know? I love the way you love me, you know? So she started the tweets out by saying, my new manager would never. Now, as you know, Blueface is supposed to be her manager, baby daddy-ger, whatever. And I'm going to show y'all what she's talking about, but I want to lead up.
Do anybody believe the Blueface? Anybody believe this, or is this clout? I think Jaden and Chrisean, I think he's led them to like, yo, keep this shit rolling while I'm in there. Y'all just keep shit rolling. Keep my name in it. I ain't gonna do that long. Just keep all this shit going.
Up to it. I want to give you the satisfaction of us knowing what we knew the whole time. So then she said, who's watching the baby? A deadbeat and shooting a music video or in studio for fun is different, but go off. I know y'all need the clout. Then she said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not fake. I stand on anything I say, period. A gas station is crazy. Y'all, then she gonna make this announcement talking about, so I'm sorry to all the fans. I'm not with Milk Music no longer. I do not condone bullying, and anything on his page is longer my consent. I'm assuming she meant no longer. You don't condone bullying? Anyway, me being his baby mama is still up for debate. But go off. I know you need the clout. Then she said, maybe I am the clout. No convo without me. Are we sure? Let's look at the last 18 interviews you've done, and let's see who the topic of discussion is. Even the recent one before Chrisean gave birth, but okay. Then she retweeted one of Blueface's posts and said, you weirdo B, I'm the only one who ever had your back. I held you down, man. Y'all see this? Narcissist and manipulative. Shake my effing head.
Hey, this manipulative word, narcissist word, like people throw that shit around too much, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they throw this narcissist and manipulative word like, yo, if we are in a relationship, what I'm supposed to be mean to you? What I'm supposed to not, like, I hear them using love bomb now. For me, it's like, what do you mean love bomb? Is there any other scenario that you will consider? Is there any other reason why that dude changed his behavior? Maybe he got to know you a little bit and say, maybe it didn't hit like you think it hit. Maybe your house nasty. Maybe it could be a number of things.
Then she said, get effing for real while y'all at Arco waiting for pennies and quarters in a styrofoam cup. Then she said, and then someone said, Jaden made MILF music. Nobody else. MILF music isn't a thing. You know how, like, Regina George was like, what is fetch? And she was like, fetch is like a new word. She's like, that's not a thing. MILF music is not a thing. Like, nobody was out here repping MILF music but you. So then she gonna say, my baby daddy and op, sorry to disappoint y'all. He's a narcissist, a liar, and a weirdo. First of all, we already knew this. It took you how long to fucking realize it? But we already knew this. So stop acting like you telling us something that we was very much so invested in and thought he was going to change for you. We did not think any of that. We knew what the fuck the outcome was going to be. We were just waiting for you to catch up. Then Blueface going to say, you went from a good girl to a regular girl that fast. Sorry I couldn't say fuck my son for you. I can't believe you would expect that of me, knowing the role I play in my kid's life. If any female makes me choose over my kids, I'm assuming he's saying he's going to pick the kids. And then she said, now I get what they mean by you tweeting about another bitch when you with another bitch. You should know that. He did it the whole time he was with you. The whole time. Then she gonna repost her lyrics talking about some why would I. She said they only believed in you because you had something to show for it. I worked 2 jobs and walked to work while he sat and sewed at my mama house. Cut the shit on me. Then she said, I walked to work to save dollars so he could sell a dime. Damn, I was dumb. My bad, y'all. I mean, you still dumb, but whatever. Then she said, he forgot I'm him in girl form. We can go tit for tat, babe. 10 years, I got something to show for, ho. Then she gonna talk about some he fooled us, y'all. No, he fooled you. We already knew. If you check the comment section, we already knew that he was playing your ass. Matter of fact, I made a video a couple months ago, right? And I said that he does the shit that he does to get back at either or, right? Whoever he's with at the moment. So it's crazy that this is the outcome. We already knew what was going to happen. We knew he was going to go back to Chrisean. Like, whether you want to believe it or not, he got some connection to her without the kid. But now that there's a kid, it's even stronger. And like I said, she just laughing at the retweets of his posts. But for the grand finale, let me show y'all why she's upset, okay? Why she is really upset, in her feelings, upset, mad, okay?
Yeah, we outside. Yeah. And we in B-more, cuz. Tell me how long you knew me. This ain't LA, cuz. We in Seymour. Tell me how long.
Yes, Sirski. He went to go meet his son. As you can see, I see he ain't got an issue with him being outside now. I see he don't care that his son is around all these people now. But that's why Jaden's over there losing her shit, because let him tell it, she wanted him to like basically disown the baby. That's pretty much what she wanted him to do. And now they're beefing. Now she done disowned MILF Music when she was the only member. Chrisean with her baby daddy right now. Now he about to start praising Chrisean. It's just a lot going on, but I'm here for it. You already know I am. I'll update you guys as soon as the shit.
So my neighbor's getting her house recited. So I say we figure out who the guy and girl behind them are so they can spill the tea.
Speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut. I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights.
This is definitely going into the work of art series. This is TikTok drama that had us in a chokehold edition. I know how y'all love to get to the point, so here we go. Coming in at number 4 is when this pastor stood up and said, "Dear Lord, I have sinned. I have committed adultery." And then this woman stands up in front of the whole church and says, "Sir, you have been grooming me since I was 16. Coming in at number 3 is this one. I'm still looking for...
What's up, loser? Even finished high school?
This friendship breakup over a hoodie just...
Yo, so we're going to listen to this Dave Chappelle going at Katt Williams. As I explained to you guys, he didn't feel the greatest about Katt and what Katt Williams said. You know, he felt as though, yo, you shot at a lot of black people. I don't know if I totally agree with that. I think Dave Chappelle is also known to be critical of us. And I think there's a time to be critical of black people. I also think that he could have said something about white people. He kind of alluded to a lot of those comics not being funny. You know, if we're not going to champion negativity, let's not champion it for anyone. Right? But let's see exactly what Dave Chappelle was upset about.
I did not know you Cole's man.
And Wreck TV.
I'm a historical figure. And all you comedian niggas have to admit I did it. And I don't know where Katt is, but that nigga's waiting for all of us.
And Wreck TV.
Katt is gonna kill us all. Oh my God. I love everybody, but I love Katt Williams more than a lot of people. And that nigga is wild.
And Wreck TV.
All right. I'm at war with the Illuminati too. But what part of the war is ethering Cedric the Entertainer? I'm going to dismantle the Illuminati. I'm going to stop with Cedric the Entertainer.
And Wreck TV.
Cedric the dude is old, he's fat. Leave this nigga alone.
And Wreck TV.
Steve Harvey doesn't even do this anymore. Hey, Jones. Hey, baby, you tweet. Don't tell anybody what I'm saying. This bitch like she's tweeting every time. Katt Williams beef is hot. Don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody put your phones down. Let's just have a good time. You said what? No, D-Ray. You know why? Because Marlon Wayans called me and told me you said what Katt did was good for comedy.
Okay, so D-Ray Davis is another comedian, right? So apparently D-Ray Davis is in the building. He disagrees with Dave Chappelle. Let's see what his argument is.
No, it's not.
And Wreck TV.
I'm 50. No, it's not. No, because he did it. He shot a lot of lights regardless of what motherfucker. He shot a lot of lights on comedy when shit was boring. Motherfuckers out here bored, then the motherfucker he made it basketball again. It's competitive. Yeah. You want? Can we get? You want 2,000? No, shut up, nigga. Because you know why? You know why I disagree? Because I put a special out the same day, and it was fine. And this nigga didn't come out.
Hold up. Hold up. Let him go.
Where is the money in that? Where is the money in that?
And Wreck TV.
What do y'all think about that? He says that you dropped the album, he put out a mixtape. What it seems like is Chappelle just alluded to the fact that Katt Williams kind of stepped on his Netflix special. He said he dropped the special. So D-Ray says, yo, you dropped the album, he dropped the mixtape. Some people may argue the other way around and say Katt Williams dropped the album. Dave Chappelle is great though, so I won't say that. Seemed like a little hate on that though. I ain't gonna cap. Seemed like a little bit of hate on that.
Nigga, that sounds good. Where is the money in that? He dropped the album, he put out a mixtape. Yeah.
And Wreck TV.
Nigga, that sounds ridiculous. No, I sounded. You have to talk about it so I know I was smart. No, say it again. All right. He said, D-Ray, I will check. Yes. I put out an album and he put out a mixtape.
Funk Master Flex Night.
Can I get another Casamigos? It's fun being drunk, isn't it, Dion? Dion's got the right idea. This album mixtape shit you're talking about. And what part of the game is this? He only eat the niggas. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And Katt is one of the best painters in the game. And so why are you drawing all ugly pictures of us? Stop. Hey, yo, did he say anything about me?
And Wreck TV.
Yes, he did. And what did he say?
Nothing bad.
That he loves me and I'm awesome. And you want to know why he said that? Because I've been nothing ever but kind to this nigga. And you can only say the same, and you can only say the same. Never, ever hurt any of you. And all these niggas have taken shots at me because it hurts to be big. And Katt and hurt people, but I'm a hurt person that never hurt people. And he does it all the time. Fuck this one and fuck that one and fuck this one. But nigga, I didn't do anything that you did wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong? Katt didn't do nothing wrong.
And Wreck TV.
I'm gonna bring a picture of that guy. Katt did this to me. What you just did was someone called you, which I'm not gonna say the name. You said we'll call you because I don't gotta do that. You already said the name.
And Wreck TV.
Somebody called you and said that. D-Ray said it was good for the culture. That's all they gave. Oh, Marlon said. Right, Marlon.
Oh man, not again.
Yo, nigga, this is not the only one. Fat Joe, all
and Wreck TV.
Is killing it. No, he's not. I am 50 years old. I am not beefing with you niggas. Ever.
But was that beef though? I don't know if I could. Yo, y'all let me know in the chat, right? Do y'all think that's beef what y'all think that's beef what Katt Williams done?
Baby putting on for the city. Baby he the realest. Baby probably got a couple million.
Are they subscribing on Twitch, boy? Do y'all think so or what? Cause I really don't believe that to be no I don't believe it to be hate. A lot of those guys spoke on him, and what I believe this game to need right now too, man, is clarification. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to come out and explain the details, because these suckers are loud. You know what I'm saying? These sucker niggas is willing to title their videos anything. They willing to say anything. You know what I'm saying? So when you have to conduct yourself as a man amongst suckers, it get rough. You know, but I don't know if I call it beef, man. That dude was just basically saying, yo, this how the business ran. Dude said he posted me on Friday. That's a lie. Cedric stole some jokes. And we'll get the joke stealing. And I got some major episodes about to drop with some comedians. Like, we got into some shit, man. I'm talking about some dope shit.
Baby putting on for the city. Baby, he the realest. Baby probably got a couple million.
If you guys want to play the game like that, then set them up. Let's play, nigga. But I don't. But if you come at me, let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yo, D-Ray. D-Ray, let me tell you something about this nigga.
Baby putting on for the city. Baby, he the realest. Baby probably got a couple million.
I know D-Ray, I sat right there and I watched you do a set. And it was brilliant. And I'll tell you exactly what I thought was brilliant about it. And look at these bitches leaving at the door. I didn't go somewhere D-Ray. Good night, bitch. Listen. No. I sat here, I watched you do a set. It was brilliant. Listen, brilliant. Every joke you told was tragic. It's personal. This nigga did a joke about waiting for his father to come see him and looking out the window in anticipation. Niggas was falling out of the chair. Everything he said was painful, and he made everyone laugh. I saw you do that. You didn't say anything about anybody. Said that they said Katt was talking about shit that niggas did to other niggas, but not about anything that niggas did to him. If I told my story, it would break your heart. Your heart. If I told my story, it would break your heart. I lost everything and never, ever told on anybody. And this nigga is the arbiter of truth. Katt, listen, I fuck with Katt hard.
And wreck TV. Wait, D-Ray, just tell me what part of the game fucks up another nigga's paper? And wreck
What part of the game is about tilling on another nigga? Tiffany Haddish is lifting something heavy, and as clumsy as she is, I don't disagree with Katt. He be telling the real shit.
And
this one's fucked up this way, and that one's fucked up this way. Yes, nigga, that is true. But why would you say that? Because all of us are trying to be in a better situation. Can we get over it? Open the window. Open the window. This room stinks.
I want to be as respectful as possible, so I'm telling you this. So when someone called you, they said D-Ray said it was good for the culture, but they didn't tell you why D-Ray said it was good for the culture. It wasn't because I also said what Katt said, when he said a lot of personal stuff that has nothing to do with comedy, but the funny shit is funny. It's funny that nigga said,
oh no, it was funny. I'm not saying, no, wait a minute. I'm not saying it wasn't funny. What did I say? I said a master chef could be Franks. I stand by that.
But I'm gonna break down what you asked me why you did shit and your ability to do shit.
No.
Wait.
No, you know exactly. Stop with the semantics.
It's only fair.
Okay.
You said.
Tell your paragraph. I'm ignorant in this thing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is that, right, the things you did, the way that you move, you know not to never do that to somebody because of the way you were raised, because how you come from, because you have 40 years in. You said longer than anybody's been doing comedy. You said standard. So your way of moving is different. So Katt's way of moving, the way he came in, the way you came in is different. So I'm not making excuse for him because I don't think everything was right. I'm just saying, Dave, though, you're a superhero. And when you're a superhero, you can't move the same way. If you're a superhero, the way you are, you can't just flex your superpower for no reason because you do have stories about everybody. Probably some personal stories about people.
No. I hear what you're saying. What is the difference? Wait. Hear me out.
No one sat in front of Katt for real.
No one sat me down, nigga.
I don't know, man. Who y'all agree with? I think D-Ray Davis had a point. It kind of feels like Chappelle was upset that they kind of stepped on his shit, man. I don't know, man. Like, they're all friends, but at some point, man, because of the way that this business is being ran as it pertains to entertainment, like, we're gonna have to test some shit down at some point. There's gonna be some tough conversations that need to be had that exposes some of the gatekeeping, some of the motives, and some of the things, how they're driven. Like, if I really told y'all what's happening right now from a perspective of just some of the people that y'all love, some of the games that they're playing and things that they're doing, you guys, see that they've been good in this market to make guys look like a hater, and so you got to get all your ducks in a row, and that's what we're doing. But I'm gonna bring something to the light that's probably gonna crush a lot of y'all hearts, about some people that you guys may care about, and I tried not to do it, but it kind of forced me into a situation to say, you know what, let's just shed some light on something, because there's growth that needs to be had in this industry. You know, like today, Moneybagg Yo's artist, Trip Star, or I guess his ex-artist, me and him was DMing. I think something may be going on with Moneybagg and Trip Star where they're no longer associated with each other. And allegedly some music had been taken down, and it's becoming a very messy situation. I think the rap game has enough money for everybody, as well as entertainment, comedy, podcasting, and everything. Every time you hear me speak, especially as it pertains to podcasting, it's always about information. These dudes don't weigh enough for me to feel a way about anybody. My whole thing is, pass the information down, because if anyone is coming in this game in a situation where they can actually help people, it's me, right? Because I come out of the street. Everybody else in this game really was positioned from, they was already rappers. Maybe a rapper put them in position. Maybe some kind of way they was in the industry. And so for those people who are looking to work their way in this game, they better be listening to what I'm telling them with all these games being played. I'm $1 million nigga right now today off of this, so they can't stop me. I'm more concerned about the people behind me. I'm in the game. There's nothing they can do with me. My phone won't stop ringing. I literally just had to turn it off. If you guys are in this stream right now, you keep hearing my phone goes all day. And these are people in the industry, deals. These are certain things happening around me. And so when I look at the game, and I say, if they not paying attention to the ability that I've been able to obtain as it pertains to navigation of an overcrowded market in podcasting, being a regular individual. I'm monumental in my town. I'm a hustler, but I'm saying regular as it pertains to industry. You gotta know it's a reason that I was able to do what I've been able to do. But it's enough for everybody. And I think that Katt Williams is just, in my opinion, fed up with what people have been saying. You know, people have been positioning themselves. And then comedy is all this shit, all of it, not some of it, all of it is competitive. All of it is competitive. Me, I won't even dignify certain people because you're not competition to my competition. you're not competition to niggas that's not my competition, right? So I can't dignify those things. But for us that's kind of operating in this industry, like me, Charlemagne, Joe, Adam, Akademiks, Vlad, Van, fucking Wallow, Gilly, you know, Say Cheese. There's so many different, you know, those people that's really operating in the industry. You know, I think there's a time where we can, like, let's see who better at this. Let's see who better at this. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm the best. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even be, and y'all wait till y'all see what I got coming though. Now let's talk about this. Katt Williams, when he did go on Club Shay Shay, he spoke about Ricky Smiley, because Ricky Smiley had indicated that he was supposed to play Money Mike. Money Mike is an iconic character in Friday, and he was like a pimp character, little bitty dude, you know, and there's been some speculation surrounding that role and the particulars of it. I think I've heard 3 different stories about Money Mike and what was supposed to happen. But I wanna look at this Ricky Smiley response to Katt Williams going on Club Shay Shay. And the reason I want to do that is because they had a very interesting conversation about wearing dresses. Let's pay attention.
Which was actually a better decision and made it funnier, because ain't no way in the hell I could have executed that role like that. And I'm glad that they made that decision and they put me in a Santa Claus role, which was actually perfect. So when I got back to LA, they said, hey, your role has changed. You're going to be the Santa Claus. And here's the Santa Claus suit. Put it on, and here's your lines. Sat in the trailer, went over the lines, went over my stuff with Cube, and the rest is history. Had no reason. I just want to clarify that. Had no reason to lie about that. As a matter of fact, my manager at the time, Gary Abdo, who is still one of my best friends, who also helped start my career, and he's the owner of the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Atlanta. We got him on the phone. Just to clarify, Gary Abdo, good morning.
So for those who are unaware, he has someone. I'm not sure if this dude is a part of the movie. Let's step back some. I don't think he clarified that this dude was even part of the movie. Is this a flim flam you trying to pull, Ricky? Cause we paying attention. We paying attention now. Is this a flim flam? You ain't say this dude played for, this dude had nothing to do with Friday. Let's reverse and make sure.
Had no reason. I just want to clarify that. Had no reason to lie about that. As a matter of fact, my manager at the time, Gary Abdo, who is still one of my best friends, who also helped start my career, and he's the owner of.
That's his manager. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him. He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
That's your fucking manager. What do you think the manager gonna say, bro?
The Atlanta Comedy Theater in Atlanta. We got him on the phone. Just to clarify, Gary Abdo, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. How are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm good, man. Just for clarification, you know, you was my manager at the time. We went to LA together for the audition. Cube wanted to see us. What is your version?
Yeah, well, you know, we're old, and that was 23 years ago. So, you know, our memories are what our memories are. You went out, you auditioned. They wanted you to play Money Mike. That was the sides that they had sent. The sides are the portion of the script for the part they want you to play. Those were the sides they sent. That was the audition you did. They said, great, we want you to play this role. My recollection is you had to go back and read for the execs from the studio one final time. And the night before that, we got different sides, and they said, no, we want you to play this role. And we didn't understand it. You know, we really were under the impression, well, you had the role as Money Mike, but then all of a sudden they switched it up. Now we understand why. Katt came in, blew them away. He's an incredible performer. That was probably one of the most iconic breakout parts.
Is it possible to take a role from somebody? I think Ricky may have been a little premature. He may have been a little early saying that that's his role, because if they were still in a position to be auditioning someone like a Katt Williams for it, I'm not sure if you had that secured.
In movie history, I mean, that was literally Katt's first movie. You know, Friday was not Chris Tucker's first movie. Next Friday was not Mike Epps' first movie. For that to have been Katt Williams' first movie, and he exploded. I mean, that literally made him an iconic touring comedian, one of the biggest to do it in this generation. And, you know, the rest, as they say, was history. But, yeah, absolutely, without a doubt, you were auditioning for Money Mike. We were told you had the role, and then that switched up overnight.
And I'm glad I ended up being the Santa Claus, because that role was iconic and not as funny as his. I like the pimp. I personally like the pimp better, but the Santa Claus role was just perfect for me. At the time, I was skinny and could run fast. So
and you could squeeze over that gate. So yeah, that was the.
I just wanted to.
And you can squeeze over that gate. Now, if you really killed the Money Mike role, you think the fact that because you can squeeze over a gate.
To clarify that.
Because you can squeeze over a gate, it's going to make them niggas go a totally different way with it. Is that what they want me to believe? Because you can squeeze over a gate.
And then there was no contract ever that in agreement with the first Sunday movie, because that was a whole different
I'm at the
about me playing Bernice Jenkins. That's something that David called me personally. David and Lynn are fans and have been fans of my work for a long time, and it was like, we want you to play Bernice Jenkins, and you know, and here you go. And that's what happened. And I went out there and shot that in one day, me and Red Grant. And that was a lot of fun. Right. And it had nothing to do with Katt Williams' contract or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect Katt. Definitely disappointed that you have to get on the air and explain something like this. But you know, that's the truth, and I don't know what else to say. So there it is.
There's not much else to say. You know, it's indisputable that Katt played that role, killed it, built an entire career out of that one role that all of us look at and go, wow, that's absolutely amazing. But it's also indisputable you were auditioning for Money Mike. We were told you had the role. You just had to read one more time, and then that switched up.
And the crazy thing about it is we had a conversation when it came out. He said a lot of this 12 years ago, and we had a conversation because I was on 14th Street in Atlanta, right by the Four Seasons Hotel. Whatever. I just wanted to make sure we was good. He said, come over, have a cup. My granddad is a fan. He came out to my granddad, and if there aren't, and let me address all of the things with Gary. You can help me out with this, because, you know, comedy greats like Flip Wilson played Geraldine. Richard Pryor played some roles on his show. Jamie Foxx played Wanda. Martin played Shanae. I did Bernice Jenkins, Tyler Perry did, Madea. It's a lot of comics and a lot of comedy greats that did characters for the sake of funny, for entertainment, for the sake of the laugh. And it has nothing to do with nobody's comfortable in the role. Nobody wants to put on a damn dress or comfortable in it, you know. That has nothing to do with my manhood being lessened for trying to play a role and trying to put food on the table for my family. Because it's
a prop. It's nothing more than a prop. It's nothing more than a way to get a laugh. I mean, back in Shakespeare's time, there were no females playing females' role. Every female role was played by a man. It's just part of an art form. It's part of what makes it funny. You bring the funny to it. I wish that I'm sure you remember. People don't know about this. The pilot that you shot for the Kings of Comedy TV show, Bernice Jenkins had a whole sketch with Madea.
All right, so I guess my question would be, if we've been doing this for so long with the dress thing, because and I don't want to get too much into this because I've had some heated conversations on some episodes of It's Up There podcast that's about to drop. And so I don't want to kind of give any of the talking points that I use there away. But I think if we've been doing this so long, it's no way to still think this is funny. Another thing I found interesting, in particular in this exchange, is that you have a white guy telling a black dude and taking it all the way back to Shakespeare? So you got to tell me about Shakespeare? You gonna take me all the way back to Shakespeare? We can't, nigga, it's 100 years in between now and then. We can't find nothing else in 100 years that can be funny. Nigga got to go way back and do the same thing Shakespeare done. Listen, homie, we don't drive the cars from back then if there was cars. We don't do nothing from back then. Why the fuck I'm still putting a dress on? Somebody better wake up around this motherfucker. Why in the hell I'm still putting a dress on? It's like white dudes is sitting in the back. Like, yo, give me, we made another one do it.
Another one. Another one.
Martin Lawrence.
Another one.
Jamie Foxx.
Another one.
Ricky Smiley.
Another one.
It's like somebody sitting back.
Another one.
You know what I mean? Every time somebody, right, I don't be understanding it. And I'm trying not to get really into it because, again, I had some conversations that's going to be like, all right now, but pay attention to this. And again, Tyler Perry done it. Now, he done it for $1 billion. I still don't agree with it. But for a couple billion, he done it. Now you got some niggas done it for damn near nothing.
Bruh.
Yeah, I did a sketch with Madea, me, Earthquake, Tyler Perry, Niecy Nash. We did a thing called The Pew. It's supposed to be like The View.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that, though. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga, when that nigga was, that was funny. That was funny. I can't even cap and say Ricky wasn't funny when he would do that. What I think is even more funnier, though, is Katt saying that, yo, that's probably the only time you is funny. Is when you doing some old fuck shit like that.
But it was a church-based version of The View, and it was just comedy great to see Bernice Jenkins, the character, and Madea. And I started off doing Bernice Jenkins doing prank phone calls on the Buck Wild Morning Show in Birmingham, which spinned into, hey, I think you should do a character. This would be a great character for this role. So we were all in our 30s, late 20s, doing what we had to do in order to be successful. Now that we are older, I'm comfortable in my job in radio. I'm comfortable in, the roles that I get and the things that I get to do. And I just finished a phenomenal comedy special. So the statement about Ricky Smiley is not funny. I've been sold out since '97.
That part.
Every single show I have done since '97, maybe not big arenas, But I pack up those theaters and have to add shows in comedy clubs.
And I do want to put some respect on that, because there is something to be said about that. Like, to be able to travel that long, be in this business that long. Because, boy, so much stuff come and go in this business. It's fly by night, man. You know what I mean? So to be having some level of success for over 20 years, round of applause for Ricky Smiley.
In between radio and all of that and raising a family I'm comfortable with, what makes me sad, I don't like the way that made my kids feel. And that's why I'm not going to, go after him, because he has kids and family members and nieces and nephews also, and it hurts our family members and people that do love us when we say hurtful things about each other. So we want to wish Katt Williams the best or whatever. It ain't nothing but love over here just because we don't agree. Arnez J and I had beef.
I ain't gonna lie. These was funny right here.
This is Chris.
Yeah, who's y'all pastor?
Who is our winner?
Who's y'all pastor?
This is Church's Chicken.
This ain't the church?
No.
What's your name, baby?
Huh?
What church is this?
This is Church's Chicken. This is a restaurant, man.
Oh, y'all don't have prayer service?
No, this is Church's Chicken, a restaurant, man. You have the wrong churches.
Oh, well, what time is y'all service?
Man, yeah, this is not church. This is not church. This is Church's Chicken.
Well, it say church?
Yeah, it's Church's Chicken.
Well, don't the chicken belong to the church?
No, man.
Well, what time y'all open?
What time we open?
Granny.
Hello?
Good morning. May I speak to Maggie, please?
This me.
How you doing, sugar?
All right.
God is good.
Yes, who is this?
I'm one of the grandmothers of the little girl that you got to fighting with yesterday.
So?
And you slammed
I didn't get to fight with her. You was tipping up on behind my granddaughter from the start in the back, and I wasn't from that. You and nobody else start up with no knife. I didn't get to fight with now one of them.
Now listen to me, sugar. Just let me talk for a minute.
I'm gonna let you talk, man. You gonna listen at me.
All right, then. Hold on now. Hold on. Now, my grandbaby don't bother nobody.
Who is your grandbaby?
But one of the girls you slammed. Well, just let me finish now.
Who is your grandbaby?
1 second. Just hold on, sugar.
I'm holding. Well, I want to know who is your grandbaby out here.
Just hold on, sugar. Here. You put a scratch on my grandbaby arm, and my grandbaby ain't never did nothing to nobody.
You're a liar. I ain't gonna get to them children.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't get to them children.
Baby, I love to fight.
I didn't even get up to your children, and mean to. Now, ask anybody at that school, did I test them one of them girls?
They said...
They told you a lie, because the person them told me when he let me get to them.
No, you lied.
No, you telling a lie yourself.
Baby,
I didn't test down one of them children. If they say I tested you, I come to school Monday and prove it.
Don't you make me come over there.
Come on, bring your ass on over here.
Huh? I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Bring your damn ass on. I told you I didn't test down one of them children because they didn't get close to me. Them children way down there, that gate down there.
Being my church member.
I'm a church member just like you. Don't put your church member in this here, baby.
Don't put the church in this here. I think, like I say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. These was, bro. I don't think they got some visibility from Nephew Tommy in particular. His was really on the radio. I think Ricky's was too. Both of them had segments on the radio. So I think it helped their brand. But boy, these were funny back in the day.
Oh, that ain't your grandbaby?
No.
Well, I don't mean that.
At what college in Tuscaloosa?
Sherman.
Sherman? Oh, you got the wrong one then.
Stillman.
Stillman?
Yeah.
Yes, I have somebody at Stillman.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, you didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about unless you say what you mean. You have to say what you mean when you calling me.
Well, listen,
Anyway, who is this?
Listen, I'm Miss Johnson. Now, my daughter.
Miss Johnson?
My daughter goes to school down there.
At what school?
At Stillman.
You just said it was Spoxton or something.
Baby, I can't get all these names right, all these different schools. You understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Well, we as parents need to raise our children better.
You right.
Because
so are you raising yours?
That ain't the point. That's not the point. You understand?
Okay, what's the point?
Now, I raised mine right.
Oh, you did?
I raised mine right.
Okay, well, what's the point then? What's the problem?
Well, your daughter acts wrong.
She is grown. She's 22.
Well, you should have raised her better because she need to learn how to talk to her senior.
Talk to her who, baby?
Talk to old folks.
Oh, well,
she don't do right.
She know how to talk to old people.
Because
she respects them.
I
can honestly tell you that she respects her elder people.
I'm listening.
She's a very sweet young lady. I mean, in the church, and she's in the choir, and she's in Sunday school, and she knows how to respect her elders.
Well, see, you not respecting me on this phone.
Oh, okay,
and
Mom.
I see what she...
I'm sorry, Miss. You said Miss Jenkins?
That's it, Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson. Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Johnson.
And I see where she gets it from.
Excuse me?
I said I see where she gets it from.
You see where she gets what from?
The disrespectfulness.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Miss Johnson.
Well, you need to hold your horses and stop. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
You trying to hang up in my face?
No, I thought that someone clicked on your end. Did someone click on your end?
Well, I don't know how to click over. That's these children's line.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, what's the problem with my daughter, Miss Johnson?
Well, she had got into it with my grandbaby.
Oh, she did?
And when I
What's your grandbaby name?
Linda.
Linda?
She got into it with Linda.
Oh, she did? Well,
now,
I need to put her on the three-way so we can find out what happened.
Wait a minute, baby. Let me talk to you first. I don't get children involved in grown folks' conversation.
Okay, then.
You understand? Now, who's your pastor?
Who is my pastor?
Yes.
That doesn't have anything to do with what's
because
going
I
on.
need to know what church.
That doesn't have it. Who is your pastor?
What church do you belong to? Because
who is your pastor?
Whoever
that don't have anything to do with what's going on with my daughter and your granddaughter.
Listen, sugar, it has a lot to do with it because it starts at church.
Who is your pastor?
You understand what I'm saying?
Who is your pastor?
I asked you.
Yeah, you heard what it starts at church. Let's deal with this. We got a situation with Whack 100 to deal with here. Whack 100 has had a feud with Big U for the last year and a half or so. They have, for some reason, found themselves going against one another. I remember having a conversation with Reggie White on my Patreon page, in which I was saying, like, yo, I hate to see Whack and Big U into it because without them even knowing, they kind of breathe life into a lot of individuals. People didn't know that Crips and Bloods could work together. As crazy as that sounds, right? This Crip and Blood thing, anytime something leaves from the house, it's just like a story. The further it travels, the more it's been altered. And so by the time Crippin' and Blood left California and he got way down to Miami and way down to Nashville and Atlanta, it's been tampered with. It's been altered. Matter of fact, a lot of the guys who chose to take the Crippin' and the Blood on the road were guys that were running from circumstances back home. Whether that be California was trying to run them niggas out in the 90s. If you guys don't know what happened, and I think Kamala Harris had a lot to do with this. But in the 90s, California was running gang banging niggas out of there. They were giving them 3 strike laws. So it can be 3 trespassing charges. You might be facing a life sentence. And so every California nigga I've ever met, especially hustling, like in the streets in my town, that's been down in my city for some kind of reason, every single one of them niggas I done met was on their 2nd strike in California. Or they been put off their hood and now they taking the Crippin' to Tennessee where don't nobody know they been put off the hood. And so soon you show up in Tennessee from California, they gave you a certain respect. See, now it done wore off. But back in the day, a California nigga show up with that crippin' or that blood and shit, niggas back up off him, give him a level of respect. He can still get killed, but they give him a level of respect as it pertains to, hey, he come from the land. You know, and so people will play it safe with him until you start to figure out that, again, a lot of them was running from circumstances. And I know this firsthand. I keep telling people knowing is participation. So I ain't saying nothing that I'm thinking. I ain't on the internet just talking. You know, if you know me, you done saw me, you know me. I done done things that a lot of podcasters may not ever get the opportunity to do, from interviewing Lil Baby. I got a Ja Morant interview right now that didn't come out because he got in trouble. Like right now today. If I was a clout chasey kind of guy, man, there's so many things and so much I know and got access to. It's like, but that ain't my vibe. But I've been able to make myself a millionaire from talking, right? I've signed deals with Charlemagne, Revolt. I've did several things with, I got Prize Picks deal now. I've had a MyBookie situation. I've had a GM situation. Like, we just been doing well. And I only say that to say that I understand what I'm looking at. I ain't just on here talking. I ain't just one of these internet YouTube guys. I'm not one of them. Respectfully to them though. And there's a place for them. That's what got me into this. I'm like, oh, it's people that sit around and they be at work and they be needing real shit to listen to, Loon. And for me, it's like, yo, It's Up There podcast does so well, bro. So well. I'm like, yo, it's time to build your community, bro. It's time to get your mods. It's time to get your people that's always in Discord. It's time to like really start piping this thing up. Like on Super Bowl time, us as a community, we piped up somewhere. I got it all right. I got the gambling shit popping. Like, bro, like it's time for us to take it to the next level, because I feel as though the level of conversation, the level of understanding, and the level of game, like I think that nobody has even saw, you know, the other sides of Loon, right? When it pertains to like, yo, people never really saw me smile. Like every time you see me, because everybody come to me on some real shit. They want to kick real shit. I think this gives me an opportunity to just let my hair down with my community, my Patreon people, and have good conversations. We got a call-in number. We don't duck no smoke. Like, I'm really who I say I am. You know, anyone that says something about me, they can't be from my town. There's nobody from my city that can say nothing about me. I was a 6-figure nigga when I walked in this thing. I had 5 properties when I walked into this thing, and I'm only speaking the business acumen. Hopefully that lets you guys understand Loon ain't just pop up from nowhere. Loon didn't just pop up from nowhere. These people done their research. They done the files. Trust me, my nigga. You see me around. You see the kind of moves I'm making. Trust me. Just believe what I'm telling you. There's a lot of history where it pertains to Big Loon name. And the less talking I do about it, I think the more aura surrounds it. But I think it gets uncovered as we move. You know, nobody still don't know how certain things happen. That's not for now though. Let's pay attention to Wack and this dude. I think his name is Loose Cannon. What's funny is he's from the same gang as Big U. And if you're from anywhere outside of the West Coast, when you heard the name Big U, and still to this day, it carries a lot of respect. It almost carried up there with Tookie Williams. Like, it had a level of respect damn near like a Tookie Williams. And for us, on the outside, I never thought I would see things like this taking place. I'm going to be 100% honest. Like, and they got Big U in the trick bag because his son is in the league. So he can't just really bump down on niggas and knock a nigga ass out. You know, that shit going to instantly make TMZ. It's going to instantly, right? So he can't just do, yo, what them niggas said, what? He did what them niggas say? Man, yo, we pushing up, because really, it's only going to be a certain amount of more time before niggas start holding Adam22 accountable. And I don't know if he know that, but he better pay attention. But I think, and I'm headed out there too, Adam. I know you've been wanting me to come sit down with you. I'm on my way out there. We need a part 2 anyway. Adam22 Big Loon. If you haven't seen part 1, I'm the first person that brought a lot of the conversations to Adam that has unfolded now over the years. But I'm on my way out there. I got you, Bootleg, Kev, Big Boy, all y'all been asking me. I'm on my way out to the West Coast, maybe February 1st of March. But let's look at this. Again, Wack has orchestrated some kind of, I don't know, some kind of Avengers against Big U. And Big U just over there, damn near like Thor by itself. And you know, this is just commentary. You dig? But Big U over there like this. And Wack done seemingly, nigga, go Power Rangers. Fuck you mean? Wack done go Power Rangers. So it seemed like Wack done said, yo, I got this nigga shooting at him. Now what I think make Wack a mastermind is that he got niggas from his own hood shooting at him. Now how the fuck that, see, he trying to trigger some emotion. And I'm watching Big U because I take him to be a well-read man, and right now he gonna have to manage emotions. Because what happens is it triggers your emotion, and now you in the trick bag because you gonna pull up on them, you gonna do something that's gonna expose you to a bad decision. Because being able to sit there while these guys who've been around your family, this nigga's up under your set. This other nigga been around your family. He used to say he got the keys to your house. He can come to your front door. This nigga used to say all kind of shit. And these can be the same niggas that'll do this. This why I be alone, bro. I keep a knife and a gun. I be alone, bro. I can't lie, bro. I be alone, family. Because I know damn well these people ain't gonna do right by no nigga, man. But let's listen to a little bit of this. It was some crazy allegations being made.
And this dude did some shit, made me drop some shit.
Uh-oh.
I misplaced a little, I was putting together our remote control car. I done misplaced a piece. I
Another
still can't
one.
find it. And I told him, and you know me, Adam, if I get some information or some content, because he's behind a lot of that if you see it on YouTube, you just say, no, it was him. So I know he ain't no bull, but man, listen.
No, so
yeah, you got to elaborate on this shit.
I got to, because at the end of the day, it's like dealing with, like, you know, when you're in hood politics and stuff like that. And well, let me go back where it first started, right? So I ended up whooping Molly Maw ass, right? Put it on camera. Guy named Big U. It's cool. They used to be brothers, right?
Then you talking about Big U and Molly Maw?
No, Big U, Molly Maw, and you.
Yes.
Molly Maw, who you're friends with.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Right. Yeah, they used to be. They were all
He
friends.
put us on the phone together.
Still my brother.
Yeah. Molly Maw.
Everybody in here, I don't care where you watching at, hit like right now and hit share. Right now, though. Like and share right now at this moment. Don't wait, right now. Helps in the algorithm.
Maw's a good dude. He just a scammer. So, you know.
Molly's not a scammer.
Allegedly.
Molly Maw is a scammer on Chrisean.
You and Molly Maw
But
is
they
good.
cool. They still
No,
good.
me and Molly Maw is good.
He talks the truth, regardless
Molly's
they
not
like
a
it or
fucking
not.
scammer.
I fuck
You
with a
know
bunch
what?
of scammers.
This is what I'm gonna
Okay,
say.
look,
All the business I've ever did with Molly, he always delivered.
No, have you ever
just
seen
do
Molly
music.
Maw produce a song?
He has the producers.
No.
Pooh Bear, nigga.
Pooh Bear is a writer. Pooh Bear is.
He makes the
Justin
studio
Bieber,
available.
yeah.
He provides the beats.
And then-
he demos them. And then when people pull up, he press play. I got a hit. The Game and Jeremiah joint.
No,
came from Molly.
he's just saying though, he just puts his name on things. He don't really do it.
A whole bunch of these producers do
right
that.
about
That's
that.
smart. I
You
want to
know
start
that
doing
shit.
You right about
That's
that.
true.
That's a fact. Go ahead. We listen.
Okay, so basically, after I whipped Molly Maw ass for doing some bullshit, and then and Molly Maw would tell you, he was like, I was in the wrong, I was fucked up, I was going on that, and then called Big U, and when you called Big U, he got mad because you outed him, or Marley Marl outed him. So he basically said, fuck you and fuck Marley Marl. So
that's why he got mad at me?
He got mad at you because you called him as a man and you stepped to him and he felt...
Because Marley Marl's supposed to be his brother. Eating. You see some... So when he say loose cannon, I'm like, from where? He like 6'0". I say, wait, that was loose that did you like that? I said, hold on. So I called Big U.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gang politics too, man. I think let's spend some time on that. And anybody out there that want to call in, and let's speak about that. Like the numbers in the chat. But gang politics is very interesting. You hear Wack 100 speak a lot about like, yo, I don't mess with my whole hood. And I come from the hood. I don't mess with my whole hood, but I don't gang bang. So I don't really understand the gang banging thing, right? When they was gang banging in my city, I remember telling them niggas like, yo, y'all want me to be Crip? Can y'all call Snoop? Y'all want me to be Blood? Like, can y'all call Suge? Like, we need some money down here. Like, which I just want to throw the rag on and put the... Nah, go ask anybody that know me if that wasn't what I said as a young dude. All my homeboys were gangbanging. I was saying, yo, you can't call Snoop. Why I'm saying Crip? You saying Crip, you can't call Snoop. You a rapper, nigga. You can't even get that shit off the ground. And one of the biggest rappers in the world is a Crip. And you a Crip? How in the fuck I'ma holler Crip? You niggas hollering Blood. Suge Knight, goddamn it, he burning Bloods out from what I can see. If a Blood up on the Suge Knight nigga caught a charge, he was gonna go get him out of jail. How in the fuck y'all niggas hollering Blood and in jail? You niggas rapping can't get in contact with Mac 10, Birdman, and you niggas supposed to be Blood. Some ain't adding up. Either they faking or you lost. Some ain't adding up. Either way, I don't want no parts of it. Because I'm here to handle the business. See that? You see that? I'm here to handle the motherfucking business. I ain't never here looking horn and shucking and jiving and fucking around with the wannabe ass nigga with all this shit. Cause what I know is when it all boils down, your friend will sit next to your enemy to make you look bad, nigga. Yeah. Your friend is sitting next to your motherfucking enemy to make you look bad. Now, had it not been for your friend, that shit your enemy was saying wouldn't even held no weight. Shit wouldn't even got no legs had your motherfucking enemy not been beside your friend. Yeah, nigga.
Embarrassing. Hey, man. Why is Loose doing that to bro? Now you gotta remember, me and Marley do real business. I come get a beat from him. You know, I pay him for his beat, give him his points. We got a hit. Him and Game and Jeremiah came from Marley, right? So Big U like laughs the shit off, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of shit you on? I thought Marley is, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit you on?
Yeah.
Right? So then, you know, he started to make mention of certain things, and I guess he must have called you back or called Marley back. He called Marley back and said, you called Wack? And told Wack, and at this point in time, Marley like, fuck me calling Wack. What's up with your homeboys doing me like that? You know, I didn't let your kids stay. I didn't did everything in the world for you. What's up with your... And at that point in time, I think Marley's light came on.
Yeah. Do it and then put his name on. Same thing like what Marley Marl do. Marley Marl act like he made this beat and take a picture in front of the studio, but actually he's selling you somebody else's product. You get what I'm saying? That's what Big U do. He finesse niggas. He acting
but is
like
that somebody's product? Because if Marley Marl provide the workplace, he provide the tools, and he say, yo, I'm gonna let you work here, and we're gonna cut this shit up. My influence is gonna bring the artist here to move the product. I never heard.
He'll tell everybody in the hood
like it's him.
So like it's him, but then they be calling me. It was like, cuz you just did this, and I'm like, cuz that's like some police shit. Because why would you be telling if me and you is the only person that know what we did, it shouldn't even go between.
Are you woke, Loose?
Of course.
Are you woke now?
Yeah.
You know why he's putting it out there, right?
Of course.
He got to get that credit from that 7 Street contract.
Of course. So at the end of the day, it's like I realized, like, damn, it's 2023 and you got a BlackBerry.
So these are allegations being made by Wack that I guess Big U is working with the 7 Street Division, which is some kind of police involvement. These are heavy allegations, though. Like, I don't think people really understand what kind of games are being played as it pertains to street politics in these things. These are very heavy allegations. With someone with that kind of rank, you know, at least where I'm from, I can't really speak on how LA work, but where I'm from, there's always someone looking to kind of snatch your rank. And I remember hearing people speak about what I think is false. I'm not sure. I haven't did any research on it, but people would speak about Farrakhan's involvement around, I believe it was Malcolm X, was it? Or was it Elijah Muhammad? Yeah, Elijah Muhammad's involvement around Malcolm X. And I believe what they were speaking to might have been Farrakhan, because I think that speech came from Farrakhan. We can look it up. But anyway, there was a speech where they were basically saying if someone did this to their brother, they ought to die, or they should be held accountable. And what they were speaking to was like, yo, you don't really, when you got power like me or power like anybody, you don't necessarily have to like call the shot. You can just create the environment. So I'm saying, like you can come around, and if I'm agitated, I'm frustrated, every time you come around, the people around me gonna start being cold to you, because they gonna notice that when you come around me, my attitude switches. My vibration go down. So their job now becomes to try to keep you away from around me. You know what I mean? But I never thought I'd see Big U be in these situations where people from his own hood will be doing this and sitting next to a blood. Like this is, y'all, I don't know if the internet knows how crazy this is. Like this is a Crip sitting next to a blood talking down on a big homie Crip. Now they say this dude get active too, but it's still interesting that you have enough hatred or whatever it is that'll make you go sit with a rival gang, and not rival as it pertains to like maybe they not active and they don't want to kill each other, but it's the other side. It's a red rag. You a blue rag, it's a red rag. It's like Shannon Sharp seeing Ocho Cinco on the other side. It's like, yo, we might speak, but it's still it's another team, bro.
Like they didn't even.
How long have I been asking you about that BlackBerry?
Since 2015.
So that's the phone that he got?
Yeah, his name in the contract. 7 Street Division issued him a BlackBerry as a police issue phone to report all gang violence in his grid area. And this is an annual contract. If he doesn't produce, then they take it. He's been having a contract 10, 11 years. He did such a great job. He went from $550,000 a year. They gave him a $440,000 bonus. We send the contract. But listen, fuck all that.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But like that.
Hey, this nigga, he talking about robberies?
Putting us in paperwork, right? And all his back and stuff like that. But how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them and everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get do it to? Show up to the house like 10 minutes later.
All that.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, you know, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that. And I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because
this
I'm
is
his,
high tech shit.
I'm his
Bruh.
right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course,
and kept you out of it.
Of course, he did that to when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
Whoa, bro.
Embarrassing.
Yo, bro, these are real charges. These are real crimes he talking about. If they're true, like this,
I'll just give him like $40,000 back and stuff. Like that, but because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns.
So I also want to say this, right?
Get crazy.
Drop off the 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back. He stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up and shit like that. And we were like, what you doing? Like 2 days later, he called me. He was like, oh, nephew, where you at? And I'm like, nigga, where my money at? And he was like, oh, I needed it for bills. I needed it for... I'm like...
Hold on, bro.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
It's no way that he's telling me two things. Number one, I know Meek Mill personally. I doubt that Meek Mill and them sent 50 racks to some nigga about his life. Two, if I do send out 50,000 to save my life, I'm gonna send out 100. A nigga ain't gonna get a chance to spend that money. That 50 is just for me to get out of there, but there's another 50 on top of that to make sure that he don't get to spend that money. If you think you can just hit niggas up for 50 and then just be like, yo, bro, where they doing this at? Maybe in LA. I don't really know because I ain't familiar with the extortion. I don't know nothing about checking in because I know can't nobody guarantee safety. These niggas ain't convinced me that they God. So can't nobody, you dig? Y'all niggas can't tell me ain't nobody gonna move because I know I'ma move regardless of who next to you. And I know everybody with me gonna move regardless of who next to you. And can't nobody tell nobody that cause he next to XYZ don't nobody move. It's impossible. It's a facade. It's a trick. It's a scam. Checking in is. Not checking in with people you love, but checking in to pay for protection. Because can't nobody guarantee that won't nothing happen. A lot of times they get you in that trick bag where they say, yo, pay us, check in, pay us for protection. And then they turn around and turn the heat up on you so you'll feel like your dollar went to a good place. Man, they may not be catching this shit I be putting down. Sometimes you'll get in a nigga time, they'll say, yo, check in, give us 10 grand, nigga, you good. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You'll shoot them 10 grand and they'll put a nigga on your ass for 1,500. And that 1,500 will make you think, man, I'm glad I spent that 10 grand. They done had to smack a nigga a couple of times around here. I believe these niggas to be staged an accident. But for this, man, I think I couldn't imagine how big you feel. Like, yo, damn, my nigga, my child is in the league. Yeah, I wait till my son go to the league to start all this. Did nobody start all this back then? Y'all nigga didn't want no problem back then. Didn't nobody want no issues back then. My son go to the league. Now they on the internet calling me. Man. And he came up on No Jumper. This is something that I spoke to Adam about, is that either he's doing it right or I'm doing it wrong. And this is what I was saying. It's like, Big U has been on that platform before. So to now for this kind of shit to be happening, titled this way, guys saying these things, and Adam is taking the position of, yo, you know, I just got a platform. I don't got nothing to do with it. And that may be right, but where I come from, it gets slippery. And I see Big U is letting him know, like, nah, you don't get away scot-free with that. You giving niggas 5 million subscribers to talk about me like that without validating it. He gonna say, well, Wack done it. I'm in business with Wack. See, it's a push the blame around. It's a push the blame around, but it's fucked up that they doing that, bro. They saying some wild shit. Now, here's the conundrum I find myself in, though, right? Is while this guy was doing that, in my Discord, these niggas sent me this. In my Discord.
What's up, cuz? Neighborhood Loose Cannon, aka Rapid Fire. You know what it is. We about to get straight to it. So it's like, Wack. It's like you do all this internet thugging shit and acting like you just so turned up, putting it on Paru this, Paru that. Nigga, nobody seen you do nothing. Nigga, you beat up a nigga that was don't fin a nigga. In Miami. What's that bitch ass nigga named Stitches? Like, bro, you did some buster ass shit and then you acting like you got clout. Then you paid 2 niggas to act like they KKK, but nigga, they was construction workers and you paid them $150. All that clout chasing shit don't equal up to real nigga shit, bro. We on real nigga time. Like, you have to really start watching your mouth because niggas don't play that. Niggas play for keeps. Like, you talking about let's get down. Nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you don't want to get down with the loc, nigga. And you could.
So this is the same dude that's here.
What? Like, cuz that's some weird shit. And then he'll stop answering the phone because I'm trying to pull up on him. Like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like, we were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone, he FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got, or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it, or it had it. Put that on power root, nigga. I bet you, nigga, on any dollar, nigga. You don't want to get down, nigga, with the low, nigga. Know you staring death in his eyes, nigga. That's why you want to run with some coward shit. Oh, let me call Big U. Let me do this. Bitch ass nigga, he don't fuck with you. Nigga, you's a bitch. He don't fuck with rats. He don't fuck with rat lovers. He don't fuck with niggas that doing police shit. Talking about you got the key to his front door. If you do, bitch ass nigga, pull up. Neighborhood crip, we don't play that. Nigga, he don't do internet shit. But I'm out here, 6-0. So nigga, all that bullshit that you doing, bro, we gonna have to cut that out. You could call cuz and tell him, since you got the key to his front door and you talking about where niggas buffing at, and meet me over there, you bitch ass nigga. Cuz don't bend, he don't break, he don't fold. He don't do none of that. And I'm telling you. And he will be tagged in this video with your buster ass too. So if you want to get the animosity out the way and let the world know and clear up some shit like that, you better go on checking in. Nigga, that World Star show. Bitch ass nigga. Neighborhood, we out.
Bitch, I'm a
Am I in the Matrix or something? Like, is this can't be like real. Like, I gotta be in the Matrix, bro. It's no way that that's the same dude.
Stop. What the fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen.
You want to be great? You need to sacrifice.
Sam Spade.
So after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next.
Let's look at this Soulja Boy shit, bro. Like I say, I don't be knowing what's going on with this shit.
It ain't about the internet, it's about me.
So what we're dealing with here is Soulja Boy apologizing to Blueface after they got into a heated altercation. Okay? The altercation started because someone asked Blueface, could he beat Soulja Boy in a versus? Blueface took that opportunity to say, yeah, I'll whoop his ass, and something happened online. She kind of got stupid to me. It kind of got, but to be honest, it looks like Blueface be looking for problems. You know what I'm saying? Look like he want niggas to try him. Try this shit. You know where I come from, that's rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, just making yourself available for an issue. Like, man, we got niggas, hey, it's always somebody that'll run into that shit, bro.
As a man and as a person.
It's always somebody that'll run into that shit. But, so they get into it. They go back and forth. They beefing. Blueface then gets locked up. Soulja Boy comes out and says, yo, I kind of handled that corny. Seemed like behind the scenes he was being spoke to about, yo, you doing too much with this. Because they were supposed to meet up, all while Blueface is on some kind of probation or parole. And so these guys come off as dangerous to people, right? But see, I've been around individuals that's been let out of jail on accident that had a couple of murders. And you dig? So that shit don't mean nothing to me. But some people, you know, when you out there and it look like you ain't got nothing to lose, boy, they get afraid of your motherfucking ass, boy. So he push up on Soulja Boy with the, yo, let's see what you got, nigga. Let's see, me and you, nigga. So Soulja Boy drop an address. He push up on the address, but then he went to jail. So Soulja Boy came out and said this.
That's one. My fault, y'all. I feel like that whole situation just got, it just got out of hand, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish jail on yeah, man. That's one. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just type of nigga like to really stand on business and like I don't go for no disrespect. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like I just really flashed out because I feel like I was being disrespectful. But you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man.
What makes Arcade tight is they have all these sounds for space. You know, it's just a bunch of cool sounds.
And they say that I did say some crazy shit first. You know what I'm saying? I said some crazy shit first, so bruh responded. He got the right to respond like how he wanted to respond. You feel what I'm saying? So, and once he responded, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, I just took it as disrespect and shit went out of hand, but you know what I'm saying? More of the story is, bro, you just need to get this money, bro. Like, I'm getting too much money, bro. I'm getting too much money to be worried about another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Worried about, you know what I'm saying? This shit just petty to me at this point. I'm like, man, this shit lame.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
But for jail. You feel what I'm saying? He's getting too.
So he tried to be humble. You can tell that he be worried about taking a loss. It almost feel like forced. It almost feel like somebody forced him to come out and say this, because if he really felt like that little nigga saying something from the jailhouse don't mean nothing. And Soulja Boy to be saying like, yo, I got 5 wrecks on a nigga books if they get at him, like them is some hell of a threats to be making. Because for 5,000 in jail, a nigga will move on that. And a nigga hold your family accountable. Nigga start smacking your family and shit about that money. Man, send that money to bruh. Bruh and them really got at him. You owe that. Like, it's just unnecessary problem you can start to get yourself in when it's like, yo, what is this really about? Now you saying you gonna put money on somebody's books if they get at him, if they R-word him and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So you playing a very dangerous game, like whether you know it or not, because a nigga will move on that money, nigga. And they see you with it, they know you got it, nigga, move on that. And you might want a nigga to handle that, but that still don't mean when he get out, he still coming to see you. One of y'all niggas gonna have to stand up to Blueface, bro. I don't know why, like, son. And it can't be nobody that like Baby or nobody like that that's already gone on. But one of y'all niggas, mid-tier niggas, y'all gonna have to step up and take that clout from him. You know how many niggas out my city that, man, can't wait to Blueface say they name. Talking about he wanna fight, nigga. I can't, nigga, right? Y'all rap nigga supposed to say, oh, Blueface wanna fight? Y'all supposed to be trying to hold him down. Because he with it. He saying he with it, so it's your chance to get in. He got Soulja Boy kind of looking like, damn, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, man. He got his head down.
Too much money, man. I'm getting too much money. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm making millions, bro. You know what I'm saying? They come from my position where I came from. They wish they could be in my position. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I came too far to be like crashing out over some, you know what I'm saying, internet shit, or just be joking on a nigga in jail. Like, I watched that live back, bro, and I wasn't feeling that live, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't feeling that live, bro. I should never let no nigga be able to stoop me down to that level, bro, to where I'm laughing at because he in jail. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling that, bro. So it's just like, you know, it was funny for a little 5 minutes. I feel like I let the entertainment shit get to me, the Soulja Boy shit, you know what I'm saying? To where I'm just like, man, f this, I'm finna turn up, I'm finna flash out, you know what I'm saying? But me as a real, I'm just like, man, you know what? I gotta be real. It ain't about what nobody think. It ain't about the internet. It's about me as a man and as a person. You dig what I'm saying? And as a man, as a person, for me, man, I'm just gonna squash the whole shit, man. I'm over the shit. It started off as some funny Marco interview shit. Then it went to some verses. Who got more hits? Then it went just left hand. You feel what I'm saying? It went left hand, which I jumped out the window too, like talking about a girl, like, oh, I F your girl and I do this and do that. Well, I shouldn't have said that. You dig what I'm saying? I should have just, you know, be like, man, you know, I got more hits than Blueface, the end. Or, you know, he think he could beat me in the verses, ha, for sure. And kept it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, this shit right here, this shit out of hand, bro. I don't want to see no another nigga in jail. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see myself in jail. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, ain't nothing good gonna come from beefing. You know what I'm saying?
He sounded mature on that. But Blueface wasn't having that shit.
For being in jail.
I love it here. Active, it's cracking. It's the only place you can pull over and not go to jail for it. Because I'm already in jail for it. Oh, that's my crib, man. Hey, I love you, girl. You know I'm going to be home soon. Way before the date. So yeah, let them know I said that. And Swan. And ain't no Soldier Boy in here. Everybody with everybody with the full fledged. Ain't nobody in here talking about some.
Hello.
Yeah. Pop that shit.
This is the beef right here, homeboy.
So listen up. You didn't start that greasy talk.
Man, I don't want to hear that.
You didn't start talking greasy.
I don't want to hear none of that. You took
Hold on. No.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Nah, that's cool. All of that's cool. I just don't like how you playing the narrative that I'm taking it further than music.
That's what you did.
How? I said shout out to Soldier in the interview. You know what you did? You got on live. I'ma stick dick her. I'ma stick dick her.
You know what though? Now that I'm thinking about it, Soldier Boy probably saying, Blueface probably saying, yo, Soldier Boy been trying. He been doing this to a lot of people. So I'm finna get hard on that nigga ass.
Here we go.
Where did that come about?
That's what you want. So that hurt your feelings that bad?
Nah, it didn't hurt my feelings. They just let me know what a nigga be on, and I already fucked you, baby mama. So the fact that you took it there, oh yeah, I already beat you to the punch. I already beat you to the punch.
Hey, so check it out,
I
right?
already beat you to the punch.
Check it out, right?
Go ahead.
Since you wanna hop on here and pop it, right?
Yeah.
Why did you talk about
What's old about your BM? Sucking my.
Why did you talking about shit before she even met
Nigga,
you, bro?
Baby mama the day before your baby shower.
Nigga, why is you on here? So you on here popping it like that? So
I didn't DM the day before your baby shower.
Check this out, right?
What
you want, Mike?
Introducing the Onion.
You want a cookie?
No.
You want a cookie? Let's give Blueface a cookie and a Happy Meal and a Soldier toy. Blood.
Yeah.
You. So what, blood?
Hey, there you go. Admit that.
No, I'm saying.
Admit
So you
that
fucked.
shit.
So you
Admit
fucked
that
the
shit.
bitch. So you fucked it.
I slept your out on
what's up?
why Chris.
You don't want to get down, though. You don't want to get down.
I had your giving it up.
Nigga, what about your though? Why you crying about? Why you crying about Offset?
You never touched my.
Why you crying about Offset? Just fucking.
You wanna know why I did that?
Why you do that?
Because you don't hear popping it, making up lies. I'm gay. I'm this. I'm trying to do this. Okay, you wanna pop it?
So
I know the truth.
Nigga, that's police.
How?
So you snitching now? So you a snitch now?
I thought you could only snitch to the cops, Soldier.
So you okay? So you just hop out. You just say.
I thought you could only snitch to the police, Soldier.
So long as they the police, you just run around telling business. That's what you do, huh? Blue
Nah, I'm running around. Anybody want to join the Blueface circus? They're indulging in my business.
You sound.
We're gonna use you, Soldier. We're gonna use you. Offset
nigga,
wanted
ain't no
to get
using
you.
me, nigga. I run this
Offset
shit,
wanted.
nigga. I started
Listen,
this shit.
you want to talk
We
about
using
Offset,
you,
right?
nigga. A buster.
Listen. You want to talk about Offset, right? Listen. Yeah, all that came out, and guess what? Offset got mad about his wife.
I can see the chat now, y'all. My bad. I couldn't even fucking see the chat, man. I'm mad in a motherfucker. And these chats was going crazy. I only see it's only 16. I'm thinking the niggas in the chat ain't saying nothing. You know what I want to look into though? This Young Thug trial, man. I wanna do some looking at this, man, because I think that do they even do this anymore? Nah, they don't. They must be too busy. They was doing like little updates on the Trump. I'm sorry, on the Young Thug thing. I want to see some of the. Here we go.
We are a private golf membership for private golfers. So you do now, price of
y'all don't know, Young Thug, I don't know who you are if you're looking at this, but Thug is on trial for RICO. I was, I have some direct relationship with a lot of those guys in that camp. Shout out Pee Wee Roscoe, that's my guy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Pee Wee the nigga who showed me that Atlanta niggas really got game, like You know, because you know me, I think I'm game related. I'm putting game down. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm feeling like I'm doing. Man, some of them Atlanta niggas slid up under me with some game, boy. I said, ooh, these niggas here. These niggas got some game, boy. I'm talking about just, you know, just charisma and just, you dig? But he's now been captured. He was on the run for a long time, but Thug has been in trial. It's been a weird thing. We just seen a video from his personal visitation go live on the internet, and we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we just want to watch 10 odd moments from Young Thug's trial.
Whoever he is with, the same. He knows where he came from. He came from nothing. Now he stands before you. We trust you. Jeffrey's not guilty.
Week 1 of the Georgia RICO trial of rapper Young Thug and his co-defendants is officially in the books. Why? Just because the trial is now underway doesn't mean it has been smooth sailing. No, we're bringing you 10 of the most eyebrow-raising, notable, and County Chief Deputy District Attorney.
We are asking that you pay close attention to and you evaluate.
Your Honor.
You have an objection?
Yes, sir.
Basis.
Motion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of our breaks. I'm going to need to probably ask you to retire to your headquarters jury deliberation room, and we'll call you back in just a minute. All right, Mr. Steele, what's your motion, sir?
Your Honor, last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, you ordered the parties to share all of their displays in opening statement to the others so we don't have to have these interruptions. I did that. The state shared with me 4 attachments. That's all they had. That's what I got. What you just saw on your screen, if you don't remember, I'll ask the state to put it up and I asked for it to be marked as exhibit, is what you already excluded. It states that Mr. Ryan was convicted of murder and I represent the co-defendant who's not on trial on the appeal. How did that not get sent to me so I could bring it to this honorable court's attention? 1. And 2, how do we just violate court orders? So, yes, I have a serious motion for a mistrial because it's intentional.
Again, this has been somewhat of a circus. This entire trial has been all over the place. I've been very disappointed in the way that Atlanta, Fulton County has handled the prosecution of such a high-profile case. When we look at Young Thug and what he has been faced with here, I found it to be what I called a circus to begin with, because for them to have 600 witnesses on a famous person, it just didn't make sense, right? How do you have 600 witnesses on a famous guy doing something illegal that he hasn't been, you know, recorded or something? You know, these guys, this dude Young Thug is famous, not these other guys. And here's another conundrum is like, when you are the leader of a gang, they tend to, let me rephrase that. When you are one of the more powerful people in a gang, they tend to wrap everything that gang does around your leadership. And one thing I've heard Brian Steele mention, and we'll talk about Brian Steele versus Drew Gooden here in a minute, but one thing I've heard Brian Steele mention several times is that for the dude that was telling, which was Tick, or testifying, he never received money from Thug. Thug never paid his lawyers. He had to go to his grannies. They had to put their house up and do certain things like that for him to even get out and make bond. Now, you can look at that 2 ways. You can look at that saying, yo, that's why he up there telling now. But in my heart, I believe if you gonna cooperate in any way, you gonna cooperate, bro. When they came at me to cooperate, I never even once entertained it. Like the first time they said, hey, so do you want to, we can give, hey, stop it. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Get my lawyer. I don't know what you talking about. I don't got nothing to say to nobody. I don't really know what's going on. I don't really have no I don't really have no dog in the fight. So I don't know what you said. Well, you just met somebody. We got you over. I don't know what you talking about, sir. You might got the wrong guy. You know, 9 times out of 10 you do. Now here is a very unfortunate thing. This video, again, an intimate moment with Young Thug and his girlfriend, was captured and released.
Am I your baby? What's up, baby? Merry Christmas. I love you. I'm very appreciative. Thanks, babe. I miss you.
Sir, could you speak up, please, or speak into the microphone? Yes. The wiping of the nose, is that anything sinister that signifies some sort of gang on Cleveland Avenue?
No, we only did that for, like, we was smoking weed, and that's to say your weed loud. We put our finger on our nose.
Whether besides Mr. James, other actors do that? Have you seen other people do that? Seen coaches?
Yeah, man, nah, nigga. You know what we do. Yeah, we lie. We lie. Bitch ass nigga. We lie. Yeah, you know what that is. We lie. Yeah.
Coaches in football, college football, do that.
I don't know about no coach.
Okay.
Mr. Stevens, please speak in the microphone. Pull yourself up as close as you can to the mic. Speak in.
I wasn't even answering it. Huh? I wasn't answering the question.
I know, but we're having a hard time. That's much better. See, everybody can hear you.
I got you.
Okay, all right.
Dad.
Word slime. What is word slime? What is it?
Why the fuck they put that up there? These folk crazy, man.
Good question. That's a good question. So, the S is for love, the L is for love, the I is for I, the M is for me, and the E for everything.
So, that is the only thing that slime meant to you when you had a tattoo put in your body.
Yes, man, that's what it means to.
Did y'all see? Yeah, if y'all watched it live, y'all would have heard her laugh at him when he said that. She said so. And I'll be saying like, damn, man, if I'm the jury, I know they took that in like, oh, so you think he lying?
That's what that tattoo means to me.
Is slime ever used in any other kind of way? As by you or any of the people that
like breaking it down, how I did.
No, like the meaning of the word slime.
Yeah, no, it's slime.
Is slime a word used by YSL?
Yes.
And were you one of the founding members of YSL?
Yes.
All right. And
hey, we're gonna do this again. Make sure right now, everybody watching this, like right now. Like this video, share this video. It helps with the algorithm. Do that right now if you're watching. Right now, do that. Because I could be doing a million things. But I'm building community in 2024. Hit like right now and share.
word slime, what does it mean? How many talk about the defendant Williams being truly humble under God?
A number of them.
Which one?
You gotta pay attention.
Just name one.
You like giving me like rapidly time to think, but if you give me some time, I can think of one.
How much time do you need?
You gonna let me go replay some music?
I'm gonna let you just sit there and think. How much time?
I ain't gonna come cause you like doing how you doing it.
Is the answer 0?
No.
That's saying this one.
Let me ask a better question. Can you think of a single song right here as you sit right now that talks about the defendant Williams being truly humble under God?
I'll rule the objection. A number of songs on the last album, Pump.
Yo, peep how she bending over like. Peep how she bending over like, nigga, what you saying? What you saying, sugar? You ain't saying a motherfucking thing. You lying like a motherfucker, nigga. What you saying? What you saying, bitch ass nigga? What you up here trying to trick us, nigga? What you saying? What you saying? This how she looking at him. Look up, look at her. Look at the screen.
I ain't with the song, man. I was dropping jewels. He talked about God a lot in that one.
Okay. Please tell the jury what part of that song talks about the defendant being truly humble under God.
So in the beginning, he said, show me why I'm living, why am I remaining here? I know you weren't talking about nobody else but God.
Oh, but did he say the word God?
You right.
I didn't say anything. I asked what.
I knew what he was referring to because can't nobody else show you why you living.
My question.
No.
What are you answering?
Did he say God? But I knew that he was referring to God.
So, can you think of a single song where he defended?
Hey, y'all, so put some topics in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? What's going on in culture? Put topics in the chat.
Williams raps that he is truly humble under God.
Not under these circumstances.
Word slide.
All right, Mr. Kokomo, go ahead.
This year I ain't playing. I'm on a mission.
Know what a Crip gang sign.
YSL wipe a nigga nose. Next lyric. I rep my life for real, for slimes, you know I kill.
I rep my life for real. Got that fat time for real. First times you know I kill.
Last. YSL wipe a nigga nose.
Does Young Thug even know that he's on trial? While one of the lawyers was reading out his lyrics, which may have incriminating evidence within them, Young Thug just fell asleep.
Shit, killing 12 shit, fuck a jail shit, this that mob shit, YSL, this that mob life.
Hey, do that slime shit. Hey, YSL shit. Hey, killing 12 shit. Hey.
Does Young Thug even know that he's on trial? While one of the lawyers was reading out his lyrics, which may have incriminating evidence within them, Young Thug just fell asleep.
Shit, killing 12 shit, fuck a jail shit, this that mob shit, YSL.
YSL. Truly humble.
YSL wipe a nigga nose. We don't give a damn if it's in I know we gotta have it.
Who it is that we are looking at here?
That's me.
Who is the jury looking at here where my pointer is in the upper right-hand corner of the screen?
Jeff.
And whose song is that?
Jeff.
Now, do you get money from that song?
No.
Do you get paid by YSL Enterprises?
No.
Do you get anything for being a founding member of Young Slime?
No.
YSL won't fall. He says I'm from the balcony, walking to the house and chain clothes. YSL wipe a nigga nose. We don't give a damn if it's in I know we gotta have it.
Indictment. This reminds me of this.
So, no one in this courtroom was initially raised on Cleveland.
So there's no way that they can be part of rock crew.
So you say
now what he just said there is, and to be honest, his whole testimony may just be disregarded, but it still looks bad on the side of the prosecution to have to bring someone in that's been this all over the place. I'm not sure if you could help Thug in this situation, but you can hurt him, if that makes sense. So what he's saying, I don't know if it necessarily helps, but some of these things don't hurt. It causes a little bit of that confusion because this has been a witch hunt. If you've watched this case from its inception, although crimes have been committed and R.P. Nut, people have died and things have happened, the overreaching as it pertains to the utilization of this RICO law has been astonishing. This has been groundbreaking. No one has ever utilized the RICO law in the way that she has. She's used it on Trump and on YSL and on YFN in these circumstances. So somebody has to challenge these things. Now, do you pick Drew Gooden or do you pick Brian Steele? So I'm going to be honest. Drew Gooden just got Lucci, 3-4 months after being in there, of course, but I know people are weighing it like that, but you got to remember, Lucci's been locked up for a couple years as well.
saying that there's no one in this courtroom who was ever a member of rock crew?
No one in this courtroom was raised on Cleveland with me to be able to be a part of a crew called Raised on Cleveland.
So not only will
what a Crip gang sign looks like.
Yeah.
You show the ladies and gentlemen.
So not only will Young Thug go down as one of the greatest Atlanta rappers of all time, but he will also go down with the ghettoest court case in history.
Man, it's hard right here, man. How they let the defendant listen to what's going on at the sidebar judge now. Everybody listening. Them boys tuned in. Fuck you talking about? Got them boys on trial like that, man.
Please tell the jury is that a star? Who it is that we're looking at in State's Exhibit 27 uniform.
Me.
And what is it that you are sitting in front of?
A car, a truck.
And was State's Exhibit 27 uniform taken within the last 5 years?
Yes.
And going now to 27 uniform Bravo.
Hey, hopefully some of y'all making it through y'all day, man. Really that's what this is for. Just, catching up with culture and helping some of y'all make it through y'all day. It's up there. Podcast is doing great in the market, and I think that we owe you guys a little bit more community building. And so this year we're gonna build community. We're looking for moderators, clippers. We're looking for people to run Discord, Reddit. We're looking for all of those things. There's an opportunity to make money as we build this out and make ourselves available to the market a little bit more. People want to speak with us. We get invites all the time to these little live shows that go on and stuff like that on YouTube. So we'll pop in and out here and there,
Is that a post that you made on one of your social media accounts? Does telling on your friends to a jury make you a rat?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Why don't you know?
I don't feel like telling the truth should make you a good or bad person.
Do members of YSL call Jeffrey Williams King Slime?
Yes.
Is everything YSL raps about make-believe?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Daddy? Am I your baby?
Most times I feel. And as of current, she is still in the hospital. Her anticipated release date potentially is this coming Wednesday. So, much as I like to wait till Wednesday, I'm going to probably have to go ahead and excuse her due to.
Young Thug's lawyer claims Pushin' P stands for pushing positivity. A defense attorney accused prosecutors on Tuesday of misrepresenting evidence and ridiculed the idea that Young Thug would be focused on running a small-time Atlanta street gang. He also told jurors his rapper name actually means truly humble.
Okay, well, let's. Okay, well, let's go through it. The first one is on page 3242. That's just an attachment. You see that?
Yeah.
And you wrote, "Put my life on the line, the gang, but they left me out and dry like a wet t-shirt." You see that?
Yeah.
And then the next one, "Plenty is saying in the body, gutter lame." And then gutter responds, "Keep my name out of your mouth." Okay. And the next one is Plenty, why, you heard what I said, any running to the ground about he can text it is lame, so you lame. Now what? You remember that?
Yeah.
And then Thugger 1 or Jeffrey's handle says, "Y'all ain't beat him up or shot him yet," right?
Yeah.
And then the next line is, "Y'all getting soft," right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like how they can just get them records like that, bro. Y'all don't think that's crazy that they can just reach out to Instagram and just get your records? Somebody said the game watered down. Yeah, dog. Man. They can just get your fucking.
Show you what I've marked as you surveyed. I shot at your mom. You need to stand down. I up my stamina, take it to trial, get an appeal, take it to trial. Yeah, you're gonna whack him, pay for the casket. It's just if we whack him. My young ends pulling up Bentleys, Aston Martins, those Teslas strapped with it. I shot.
Hey, you went flying Bentley Spur. Hey, you went driving around the world. Hey, you went brown like a squirrel. Hey, you went Chanel pearls. Hey, you went Rolls Royce car. Hey, you went Rolls Royce truck. Oh, you want to wall it all my holes. Oh, you want to line it all up. Hey, I'm going to play it high.
I shot.
That dude look like something under his shirt, don't it? What the fuck is that? Right here. Can y'all see that? What the fuck is that?
Hey, you went flying.
Word slime.
Listen, y'all, this don't get no better. When I tell y'all, for every...
Who is that person depicted in 10 uniform? Who is that person depicted in 10 uniform?
That's me.
And is that something around your neck?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all.
Who is that?
Listen, y'all.
Word.
Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes, living that.
Listen, this is just my...
So Young Thug better get comfortable in prison because this man is never going home. Imagine paying millions of dollars to your lawyer to present evidence to convince the jury that you're innocent. And when you stroll up in court expecting your lawyer to present evidence and to prove your innocence, your lawyer shows up and genuinely starts yapping about the Bound Arch in blue.
You know what I wanted to see? this.
Best vacation ever!
Here we go. Yeah, that's me. You're Zit.
Another one.
I wish I could stay here for.
Stick it to Zits. Mighty Patch Pimple Patches gently absorb gunk in 6 to 8 hours. Pimple, meet your Mighty Patch.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here. Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good.
I'm tired of the.
So sorry about that, y'all. We gotta get an ad. We gotta get an ad blocker very soon, like today.
Somebody was the other thing that made me go, I want to be a writer.
Your brother's like,
A Hollywood Shuffle.
Hollywood Shuffle.
Hoes gotta
Hollywood
eat
Shuffle.
too. My brothers and my sisters.
Trump in it. Right.
He would all.
You know, the city was here.
Because light, I'm coming from truth. And God is writing my story through the journey of, it's like, I always say, I had a show I was creating called A Book of Marlon. And I say my life is kind of biblical. Everybody's journey is biblical because we all go through all kinds of tragedies. And in the Bible, you find great lessons for us that's reading it. When
the other child.
Yeah, the other
brunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Katt, you know, Katt only like 4'11". You know what I mean? One shot of that dark liquor, he gonna be in a good space.
Hey man, Shannon Sharp said
one shot is a bottle for him.
He came in ready, and I love when he was like, "Oh man, we can't give you no more to drink." And he was like, "I had one less than you." So like, I'm not talking like
we
this.
Can't give you nothing to drink, but here, smoke this crack.
Yeah, no, you stop that. Hey man, you?
Nobody had any idea. And here's the thing: when it comes to Katt, you know, we all in stand up. I look at everybody as a fraternity. I don't care what other people's point of view of this art is. My thing is, we're a fraternity. We're a brotherhood. I'm not going to foster negativity. I'm not going to promote negativity. If I feel a way about somebody, I'm going to talk to that. A brilliant dude. You know,
yeah, man.
He had a bunch of specials. He's done some great.
Since May of 2020. Put up a Watch Me.
Put it out, but Mark Curry used to go on. I mean, like all these guys. Kevin's like, you know, my friend. Like Chappelle's. I ain't got nothing to say about nobody, and if I do, I'm gonna call them up and I'm gonna tell them what I think. I'm not gonna air it out on the airwaves because everybody want to see a SHT show, and I don't want to give them that. They don't give them that. Let's not pollute comedy. I don't want people starting to. We already had a slap. I don't want guns in comedy. I don't want, let your work speak for itself. You want to be the funniest? I don't need to go head to head with you. We're already going head to head. I go head to head with myself every night. I'm trying to be my greatest me. You be your greatest you. I want to celebrate you as you celebrate me. And the funniest, that's for the audience to figure out. I'm not going to tear nobody down to build somebody up. And people got to get back into, you know, the positivity of building people up. You don't see any other race of people tearing people down the way black people do.
Right.
We are our own worst enemies, and we have to stop that. I'm never going to support.
But you know what, Marlon, we're looking at 50 million probably now, I'm pretty sure, in county, right? And of course,
acting. What is next?
I'm trying to find this dress conversation, man.
Tom Hanks taught to drag each other down. It's a smile with Katt. And then I went on the journey. I'm working my way toward my greatest me. And then I will be a comedian. And because of that, it was inspiring for me. I extracted that thing and said, okay, I'm going to use this for positive, not for negative. And I ain't going to fight you. No, man, this is nothing but love. My family got nothing but love for everybody in this industry, and we wish everybody nothing but love. That's where my brothers taught me to play.
Hey, man, between paraphrasing Chris Rock coming at you early on in your career, funny wise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Katt Williams, I wouldn't even do comedy.
No, but see, those are chin checks.
Right.
You want the chin checks. How bad? Because then,
you know, that camera content
too. People come to you start losing.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the stand, man. We getting down. And I'll go on, and he just shares the stage. Chris Rock went on. Jon Stewart. You got all these great dudes going on before you doing great sets. And then he goes on and he does his hour, and he's unmoved by anybody.
Right.
He goes on stage and he sweeps the.
Somebody says it's crazy them using bruh music to try to convict him. Yeah, that is crazy. That's how they get down, you know. The interesting thing about the government is that when they want you, they'll lie to get you. They'll do whatever to get you. They'll go around the rules. They'll bend the rules. They'll misrepresent stuff. They'll get it wrong and still act like it wasn't wrong. I've seen them ignore things, like get stuff wrong and just flat out ignore it, try to move past it. It's like, yo, no, we're here, but we're here on the basis that you guys got something wrong, like a legal stop or something like that, and they still are like try to prosecute the case. You get way in the trial and they be like, yo, y'all know this wasn't no good. Why did y'all even take us through that? You know what I'm saying? Not let alone these people, but why did y'all take us through that? Like, you know. So I want to talk about these people. They got kicked out of their house. They were living in a storage unit and they got kicked out. So I don't want to. Let's listen.
So we got kicked out of our storage unit. The higher-ups found out about my video. It went so viral. We ended up getting kicked out. Something cold. So we got kicked out of our storage unit. The higher-ups found there's something cold inside of the unit. Sandwiches. A lot of times we make salad. If we want to get power, we use our power bank. They also have power here so we can charge our power bank. Me and my baby will live here as long as we need to until we get the shelter that we want. Because we're living here.
I just watched this man's 60-minute YouTube video that looks like it was filmed on a first-generation iPod so that you don't have to. These two lack so much self-awareness, it's insane. Well, they met in 2022, which she would have been around 1920 and he would have been about 26, 27. Almost immediately, they agree to be friends with benefits because that's what you do when you meet people through a friend. But after 2 days, they decide they don't want to be friends with benefits. They want to be something more because they don't want each other dating anybody. So he sneaks her into his dad's house, but he doesn't tell his dad he's doing it because he still lives at his dad's house and he knows it's wrong. And she's there about 5 days before the dad catches her coming out of the bathroom and he's like, who the hell are you? And he tells his son essentially he doesn't like the way he met her and she's not allowed back in the house and maybe one day, but he doesn't appreciate her right now. Part of me kind of wonders if maybe she was in her birthday suit because if you go to his page, he has one person he's following and it's her and it's all spicy bait. Absolutely no judgment to anybody who does it, but she does do OF. So evidently he begins staying at her parents' house and his dad calls him one day and is like, you coming home? It's been 3 weeks. And he's like, nah, I'm at her house. I'm going to stay here for a bit. To which the dad says, fine, then you can just move in there. And this grown ass man says his dad didn't ask her parents for permission or anything first. Stop the bus. You heard that right. His dad did not ask her parents for permission. But her parents are like, oh yeah, you can stay with us. The problem is that her parents hold them in accountability. The mom runs a company, owns a company, is a boss at a company, something like that. I don't know. They weren't very clear on it. And when I tell you the girl he's dating said that they didn't like the work because it was too hard, I'm pretty sure they were doing events because she said you have to go in and set everything up and then like you have to take it down and it takes all day and blah, blah, blah. And they didn't like the mom and the dad were holding them accountable and trying to get them to actually get jobs and be adults. So a friend came and picked them up. They went to Walmart, they bought a $200 tent and they moved into it. As of this video, they have made at least 10K off of this. I'm happy to divulge more if anybody wants to know. I just watched this man's 60-minute YouTube video that looks like it was filmed on a first-generation iPod so that you don't have to. These two lack so much self-awareness.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm frustrated, man. Like today, there's something cold inside of the unit.
On June 20th of 2001, years of mental health struggles would culminate. I just watched this man's 60-minute history of Andrea.
Scamming people.
I watched this man's 60-minute YouTube video that looks like it was filmed on a first-generation iPod so that you don't have to, because they are scamming. I've never said this before, but I need help in getting this message out there because anybody who gave to their GoFundMe needs to go into GoFundMe and report that they want their money back. If you haven't watched the first video, go back, watch it, and then come back here because it discusses exactly how they became homeless and how they actively made the decision and continue to make that decision because both of their parents were trying to hold them accountable, aka make them get a job. Now, why that is important is because for the last 2 lives that I have seen them on, as well as this YouTube video, they actively put down individuals who have jobs. Not only have they made it clear that working is beneath them, but they believe that content creation is now their job and that they are making money and they're going to continue making money off of your views, which is where I come in. I'm not kidding you all. She went on a live and she said, we love the haters because you guys give us more views and more attention and you're helping us grow and we made it big and we're here to stay now. Miss Ma'am, you have made it evident that you, despite your claims, have nothing to share within this situation except how to grift people. Now, what I find super interesting is that there is one part of the YouTube video where he actually goes into discussing how he wants to be an investor. He wants to grow his capital, hustle for $1. But you know what? His sound financial advice is that you don't want to invest your own money. You want someone else's money to invest. This situation is crazier than 2 bats going after a piece of corn. I've never seen it, but it does sound kind of interesting. Anyways, I have more, I will divulge more, and please just help. I watched this man's 60-minute YouTube video that looks like it the history of Andrew. I watched this man's 60-minute YouTube video that looks like it was filmed. Scamming people on this app is not going to go the way I think you think it's going to go, girly pop. Now, you say you have your perspective of the situation, but here's what I have. I have receipts. We could begin with the fact that you made individuals believe that you had been forced to be homeless and needed help while you actually made the active decision to leave your parents' house and go be homeless. Or what about all of the times where you go on live and say that you don't want to work hard, you want to work less and make more money, while talking about his 7-year-old child? You know, the one that only comes up when it seems like you want to make it a whole thing that he can't support his child. Or maybe we should discuss the fact that you essentially said that homeless people can be lazy while you are not, even though you don't want to get a real job. I've got the video.
There are homeless people who, and I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, I'm not being mean or anything like that, it's just the truth, don't do anything, they're just lazy. That's not us.
Listen, be humble, we're not saying be smarter than people or be above people.
See, here's what you're going to learn about me. I don't show up and discuss something unless I have hard evidence to support what I am saying. And girly, you love talking about yourself and making yourself out to be the victim. Maybe you should read your own YouTube comments like, I don't think it's fair that they talk down on actual jobs.
So moving into our new space, storage. So excited. We can pretty much live in here during the day, and then at nighttime, you can't sleep in here, so we gotta go back to the tent. This storage is right next to our tent. It's amazing.
And it's climate controlled. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And we're finally gonna have a space to set up all our nice stuff, because we do have nice stuff. We just don't have anywhere to put it.
This is nice. This is gonna be our little room. Big room compared to the tent. Oh, I'm tired. You ready to get this last room?
My tomato.
A little bit.
I haven't wanted ice water so bad in my life. I just want some ice water. Drink 3 bottles of water today.
Taking all of this stuff out of our tent, put it into this new storage, and
tomorrow we're gonna go get the stuff out of the other storage unit and take it to.
So move.
Yo, you good in there? Yeah, I'm just moving things around. What you mean moving things around? Yo, can't be sleeping in here, bro. It's a storage facility. Bro, you're disturbing my work. Nah, bro, you can't sleep here, bro.
Man, this got the internet on blast right now, and everybody has different opinions. Let's get ours.
I live in the storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment.
Mhm.
Living here is actually really comfortable. I get a lot of things that I need and want to get done here.
Right.
Okay, you guys remember that social media couple that was filming themselves living in that?
Hey, so the homeless couple that stayed in the storage is getting rich off of y'all. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly how. And my thing is, I'm happy for them if they actually need the money and they coming up out the situation. But whenever you deceiving individuals for money you don't no longer need, and you already up a substantial amount, you up more than the people that's sending you the money, that's working 9 to 5 jobs. But it is what it is. I mean, people gonna continue to seeing whoever on the internet cry out for help type junk. But anyways, let's take a look at it, right? So he have 122,000 followers. With 122,000 followers, and you need 100,000 views in the last 30 days to get in the program. Some people in my last video say, well, how you know he in the program, Hayes? How you know he monetized his account? I mean, it would take a idiot to not realize.
It's just unfortunate the way it happened, because, had we not been staying in this hotel and getting comfortable and believing what they were saying, that they would stick by us and support us,
Yo, this some crazy shit, man.
it's just really surprising that they, did that to us, and I did not expect that.
So they be doing OnlyFans and everything. Boy, this is some wild shit they got going on nowadays, boy.
So it looks like the video I posted about the guy lives in a
This couple was kicked out from their...
Remember this?
I live in a storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment. Living here is actually really comfortable. I get a lot of things that I need and want to get done here. I can actually...
So this is the nigga real account. Let's look into these niggas, man. Let's look into them.
So we got kicked out of our storage
We
unit.
just watched them.
So why are we homeless? That was unacceptable. I should have never done that. I just could not let her go. Go to our YouTube channel. The link is in my bio if you want to watch the full video. For her mom, we weren't making as much money.
Because if you're uncomfortable the whole time, you're never gonna get anything accomplished.
Rihanna is a strong woman, man. Strong. I got a strong woman. There's been a lot of questions on why we're homeless, so it's now finally time to explain our story.
There are homeless people who, and I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, I'm not being mean or anything like that, it's just the truth, don't do anything. They're just lazy. That's not us.
Listen, we humble. We're not saying be smarter than people or be above people or all that. It's all about what do you know? We just know how to move. Like the day that we got kicked out of the storage unit is the same day that we got offered a free hotel. Me and Rihanna are going to make something of this. Shade room, share. Oh my gosh. Our tent is messed up. It is compromised right now. What?
It's broken, babe. I don't know if you know this.
This is broken. Oh my gosh. We should have came back here. We was at the hotel so long, man. It's been so cold. We didn't come back to our tent, and now our tent caved in with all the snow. Our stuff is literally trapped in our tent. This snow is so heavy right now.
Yes, try not to step on our stuff, babe. You're stepping on our stuff.
We're going to have to get another tent for sure. We've been at the hotel so long. I could be mad about the situation right now, but you know what, man? We're going to flip this stuff, man, because we on live right now. We on TikTok. We getting all this attention and stuff, so we're going to just make this shit happen where we don't got to live here no more. We just got donated a free hotel. Look at this. We'll be staying at this hotel for a couple of days for free. For free. This lady helps homeless people. So I don't own this Tesla. This is a rental. I have one credit card that didn't get messed up throughout the process of me, being homeless and everything. I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of credit cards. Now that I'm homeless, I get a rental car every weekend and I DoorDash. I get the Tesla specifically because it's way cheaper to drive around. I don't have to pay for gas. Every order that I make, I keep all the profit. We at this park. I'm charging my power bank. This is the power bank that I have. When me and my girl get the car, we get a lot of work done. Take advantage of that.
Yo, check. Can y'all live like this? Can y'all live like these people? They said these people made over $75,000 in 3 days because they came out and said that they were homeless living in a storage unit, and then their TikTok took off. I just think this is a rough life, bro. It be crazy because I know niggas that's successful that's single, but I know niggas that's pure D, like don't do nothing all day, and them niggas got girls. So love will find you. I don't give a damn where you at, man. On dope, wherever you at, love will still try to find you, boy.
Having that car. And because it's a Tesla, I can drive as far as I need to without having to pay for nothing.
Hold on, that was a lot of groceries, bro. Look at all them fucking groceries. Yo, them people do got money. They got some money. Them people not broke, bro. Fuck no.
And because it's a Tesla, I can drive as far as I need to without having.
Imagine renting a car and cooking in them people's car, bro. Imagine the savagery of a motherfucker that'll rent a car and cook a meal in it. Ooh-wee!
And because it's a Tesla, I can drive as far as I need to without having to pay for nothing. And that pizza was free. Somebody give us a coupon. I'm always going shopping. We always getting groceries. But we had to get some pizza, man. That coupon hitting. Thank you. See, I'm getting money now on TikTok. Me and my girl are getting money passively. And I'm really happy about that. I'm very grateful. But y'all think this is a game? I'm struggling out here. I'm homeless. Me and my girl homeless. We struggling. Our clothes is filled with water? Me and her be arguing, fussing. People be up my ass. Family. They not understanding my perspective on life. This shit is not easy. This is hard. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is hard. We getting money out here. I appreciate y'all, but money ain't everything. I'm appreciative of the money, and that's what I want, so I can...
Hold on, bro. Yo, these niggas running a... Hey, yo.
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
We got him.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Anita Max win. Anita Max win. Anita Max win.
Spend more time with my son, but don't think because I'm getting fans you. This is hard.
Yo, this nigga said we getting money, bro. That nigga said we getting money. That nigga said, yo, they think money is everything, nigga. We getting passive money. That nigga said we getting passive money on you niggas, man.
That's what I want, so I can spend more time out here. I appreciate y'all, but money ain't everything. And what I'm saying to you, this is hard. We getting money out here. I appreciate y'all, but money ain't everything. I'm appreciative of the money, and that's what I want, so I can spend more time with my son. But don't think because I'm getting money now passively that this shit is easy. This shit is not easy. It's hard every single day. Life is hard. And when you're homeless, you got, all these resources, it's even harder. And you...
What's Christmas Day? I'm working at this hotel and shit, serving food. My back is hurting, dog. What did you talk about? You know why it's hurting, though? Life is up to you. You know why it's hurting? Because you're walking like this. Straighten your back up, dog. What are you talking about? I'm tired of seeing people walk around like this. Straighten your back up. That's why you...
Soaking wet. Our bed. Because we're moving the tent literally tomorrow, and this is what happens on our last night. This joint fell, so now we gotta sleep in a wet bed. I'm sorry, babe. Fucking bed fell. I don't even know how it fell.
Why did that even happen?
I don't know. Yo, this joint is floating in water, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't do this shit, bro. This shit next level.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, it's freezing.
I know.
Oh, fuck, it's freezing.
Fuck. This is crazy. This is our last night here. I don't know what to do, babe. I don't know what to do. Seriously?
Our warm clothes, yeah.
Our clothes is filled with water?
Everything's soaked, yeah. This whole thing is a flood.
This is crazy. This joint got flooded. Now, this side is not wet, though. But this side is soaked.
Oh, my fucking laptop.
It got wet?
I don't know.
You gotta pee?
No.
We are setting up our tent today. Messed up. Fuck yeah. This is our tip. I just made a hard rap Christmas beat on my phone, yo. Merry Christmas. Moving into our
I got caught in 6th grade. In 6th grade, this new boy comes into our school, and I am absolutely feral for boys at this point. Like, I was dating the whole school, and I was like, this will be my man, no matter what. I go up to him, and we absolutely hit it off, and we actually do decide to date that day. I mean, he wanted me, because I was that bitch. At one point, we even went to Lagoon together. I mean, like, me and him were serious. Like, we were hanging out all the time, and we went to Lagoon together, and his mom took us, and my mom picked us up. And I was poor at the time, so it was really hard to try and get my mom to let me go to Lagoon because it was so expensive. I know I wasn't that bitch. I thought I was significantly more that bitch before, but anyways, yeah, that was me, and that was in 2015.
Yo, I just need to tell you this story time real quick.
Story time of the most dirtiest college roomie ever. By the way, we're calling her Jessie.
Story time on how a man followed me into my apartment and tried to harm me. Oh.
I let it clap for my landlord because I couldn't pay rent. My name is Anita Pounding. I have lived in the same apartment for over a year now, but I haven't seen much of my landlord. My business wasn't doing so well, and I did not make enough to pay my rent. I was really worried that
Imagine getting arrested for having a child with a dead body. Jennifer Burrows is a 26-year-old.
You're not gonna... I want to die.
I just had the worst first impression of my life. I came tagging along to work with my mom today. She is currently in the nice lady's house while I'm in the car contemplating my life choices, all right? Yeah. So, I'm lactose intolerant. Okay? And my husband tells me all the time, stop drinking milk, stop eating dairy products. And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm not fine. Anyways, I went and I got a cookout milkshake, okay? My favorite, M&M milkshake. I finish the M&M milkshake, okay? And then I feel something brewing in my stomach. It's like...
13-year-olds.
Story time on how my boy...
Y'all piss me off. What's the point of doing a story time on TikTok and then telling us to like for part 2, and then we all like for part 2, and then the next video of you is making crab legs, and then the next video is you trying out.
I gave birth to my.
Do you know this?
It's clear that I'm not white, but my dad.
I had a tumor in my upper jaw and they had to take it out, and they had to block the whole right of my sinus with a piece of metal. So ever since I got out the Marine Corps, I can only breathe out of one nostril, boy. I get my blood tested every 3 months for the last 15 years. All narcotic tests have come up 0.00%. I'm 44 years old, little.
Hey, boy, hey, Katt went through some phases on you nigga ass, boy. Yeah, nah, it wasn't all gravy with Katt. Hey, you talking about, nigga, look at Katt right here, nigga.
Tigger, you look up my rap sheet. I have never had a DUI or a possession of anything, not even the marijuana I do every day. See, when you real, you can tell the truth about anything or anybody. It was the last day of Black History Month. I begged that man not to call me the N-word. He said, this is what you don't understand. I want you to hit me, cause I'm sending you to jail. N-word. And I did what a black man should do.
Yeah, y'all hear? And I did what a black man should do. That nigga always like he in a movie, boy.
Defended myself and my race. And then I laid down and waited for the honorable police so they could deal with criminals, rapists, and robbers like their job is, and not have to rough up an innocent comedian who was attacked by an employee of a store and he had only worked there 5 days. But they'll take the word of any white man. As long as he's bigger and stronger than the black guy, then fine. But if you disrespect my race, you get it. Other black people can't do it. They got jobs. They got people they got to answer to. I answer to no one but God. If you are not Jehovah or Allah, I do not recognize your authority. I am of this world, but I am no part of this world. And now, Big Tigger, if you lie on me again, because I was there with the Lady of Rage, so if you lie on me again, you can't use the name Tigger no more. Because Tigger is a bouncing tiger. And if you want to be a bouncing tiger, you just heard from Bouncer. Now I'm getting on my private jet. And I'm going to court, motherfucker. But when I come back, I'm coming right back to the A.
I'm coming right back to the A. Yeah, I'm coming right back to the A.
Join Instagram this week under the last time Angeles for years to have a response.
Yo, dumbass at the end, who the fuck own it? I can tell you, I own Wakanda, motherfucker. But if at the end of Black Panther it don't say Katt Williams, then I don't own it. So now, if I don't own my shit, who do own it? I ain't never heard that part. That's secretly why I'm not on Forbes as well. First, because they ask the owner how much money they make. I've been under IRS investigation for 10 motherfucking years. Every time they ask me how much I made, I say not a motherfucking thing. I'm out here working, man, trying to get better. I am Desire. That nigga is not acting. Leave it. Let's not talk about Kevin Hart no more. For y'all get me riled up and I go over somewhere and go to jail for knocking the soul out of his plane. Y'all know I got anger management issues, and y'all know that I'm 61 classes into my anger management. I don't need no help. I'm not doing no more of them 100 city tours. I was doing that to prove a point. See, what people don't know is that whole time what I was doing is I was doing 50 shows, AEG, then switching over to Live Nation and doing 50 shows, then doing another one. And sometimes I would keep the same material and just name the tour different just so I could keep a fresh set on these motherfucking repeating jokes-ass comics to keep them honest, right? And then I just started cranking them out, right? Because for the last few years, like, Kevin been pretending like he been world touring. That nigga ain't been world touring. That nigga been everywhere but fucking here. That nigga is all through Saskatchewan. That nigga got 30 shows in Saskatchewan, 19 shows in Russia. He then going over to Brazil for one show. Then he goes to Greece and anywhere but coming through these motherfucking hoods. You dig? So while he wasn't there and off making 85 milli, I was over here not making 85 million. But it's all good. I don't mind $1 million a month and keeping my soul. If them niggas fart, you don't hear nothing. It ain't one famous paper cup boy out there. You wouldn't know the plastic cup boys if all of them walked in wearing plastic cups. So if I didn't put nobody on, I at least tried to put them on. But one thing for certain, I didn't take not 1% from no nigga who ever worked with me, never. Not nothing, no kickback, no I helped you, no let me, because no none of that.
When it came down to drug accusations,
Joining a gym fashionably late this year? At Planet Fitness, we got you. Because now through January 31st, you can still join for just 24 cents down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Plus, get free fitness training.
My bad, man. We got an ad block. Hey, we're gonna have an ad blocker up tomorrow. So I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow too. I'll get the hang of it soon, and this will be a real show. But right now, we're just trying to, find out. We're just figuring out our way. So y'all are here at the beginning. I want to shout out to y'all because I'm telling you guys, when I start to promo that I'm doing this, you guys will see the reaction. But I haven't made any posts or anything about any of this. We got hundreds of people on Patreon. We got 2 different YouTube channels going. We got a Twitter going, Twitch going, Kick going. So we got a bunch of people in here, man. And I really appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit like right now. I need to see these numbers go up. Like and share right now. It helps the algorithm.
And the party's still jumping and my mama ain't home. I got Tigger in the living room getting it on. And we ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you want to do?
All right. We can't do that part. What up, Red Grand Soul through the building too? What up, Red?
Ladies and gentlemen, Red Grand. Hey. The hilarious one.
So, let's see. Let's back up a couple days. Tuesday morning, I was asleep in Orlando. I was down there doing some stuff with my grandparents, trying to get them right. My phone's like
a real man. Did y'all hear that, man out there? The man said he spent the weekend tending to his grandparents.
I took Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off.
And what you did was spent the weekend lying to 3 of your side girls. Grown man status.
My phone starts going crazy. First it was 2 emails, 2 DMs, and a text.
You thought it was going down, right? Like, my Tinder is.
Can you play that little clip right there? This is my favorite part of it, by the way. There's a video posted, 2 videos. One is about me.
That he had an air ball, or we didn't. And I'm in loved ones after that when I get to it.
Okay.
I've already made enough missteps, and I just got done doing back-to-back apologies for the first time in my life.
Amazing.
I didn't do my stand-up performance. I actually did an hour of talking to Atlanta because I love Atlanta, and I made a lot of mistakes and said a lot of things that just be in Katt Williams' head, but I was not talking to the world. I was talking to the city of Atlanta.
Got you.
And I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. That is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus. So now the fact that he's a black man like me and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided, racially, politically.
Damn, how many of y'all know about this? I didn't know. I never knew Katt Williams apologized to Kevin Hart. This is a big deal. Because, again, and tomorrow we'll kind of get into that, right? But he has been on Kevin Hart's case for a while.
The fact that he's a black man like me and the fact that I in Atlanta had an air ball, or we didn't just see that he, made a mistake, that he shot a brick. Right. He would be stupid if he went, no, that went in. No, Steph, it didn't go in. Yeah, all of them go in. No, Steph, all of them don't go in. Okay. So I should have, this is what happened. Atlanta means so much to me because of the years prior to Pimp Chronicles and the years after Pimp Chronicles and how consistent Atlanta has been with their love for me to the point that people often think I'm from Atlanta. So when I did the show at Phillips, I kind of lost myself and I didn't do my stand-up performance. I actually did an hour of talking to Atlanta because I love Atlanta and I made a lot of mistakes and said a lot of things that just be in Katt Williams' head, but I was not talking to the world. I was talking to the city of Atlanta. Got you. And I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. That is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus. So now the fact that he's a black man like me and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided, racially, politically, economically, socially, religiously. Like the fact that I, while being on stage pretending to be higher than that, would then stoop down to the same level and try to embarrass Kevin Hart in front of his children and loved ones after all the hard work he's done since the year 2002 is just regrettable on my part. So I humbly apologize to not only Kevin Hart, but Heartbeat Productions, the Plastic Cup Boys, and anybody associated with Kevin Hart. That was a mistake on my part because I don't love Kevin. I love Tori. Tori's a friend of mine. Okay. So I might have. It doesn't matter. I don't need an excuse. I'm sorry for having mentioned Kevin's name at all. Having said that, I didn't make a total mistake. I meant to cut the snake, but I meant to cut the head of the snake. So my special will no longer be in Philly. It'll be in New York at the...
Madam Web is a truly dynamic.
Yo, I did not know about this.
Where I cut off the head of Chris Rock. Step and Fetch It, Coon number 1. My special will be called Smaller and Brighter. Like bigger and blacker. And I'll deal with Chris Rock there in New York.
What's the problem with Chris Rock now?
I'll acknowledge that when I get to it. Okay. I've already made enough missteps, and I just got done doing back-to-back apologies for the first time in my life.
Amazing.
So that's what it is. So, okay, we got that. And on to the next, sir. Sorry, listeners. I know this is now fun radio. Why won't they play some music?
I tell you what, let's play some commercials and come back and talk some more.
Yes, that's what they want.
That's what because I got to get paid.
Let's make these bills.
Katt Williams. This will be trending topics right here on the People Station V.
Of comedy, Red Grant and I are extending the invitation to Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle to join us at the Staples Center in about 45 days, where we will be performing in front of a sold-out crowd in Los Angeles. And that way they'll get a chance to see Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and Katt Williams and Red Grant. Katt Williams will be hosting said event, and Kevin Hart will be headlining said event. So, bam, another exclusive right there for
Very
Big Tigger,
nice.
ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
man, you know what I'm saying? That's bigger than ever, Tigger. How you say the turn up is real, man?
Turn up is real.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new...
I wasn't sure if you
directly from here to CNN. So
really,
you and Don Lemon.
Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. So, Red, y'all running around doing a conspiracy theory tour. What else you got coming up soon?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Katt gonna produce a lot of specials for me. We're gonna do some movies together. We writing pictures right now.
Yo, man, it's been a good stream today. It's Up There Podcast. Make sure you listen to It's Up There Podcast every time I drop, man. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing It's Up There Podcast. Make sure, like, everybody's tuned in, bro. Y'all do me a favor, and I'ma stream tomorrow. Y'all get in my Discord and give me some topics, some videos to react to, some topics, some things we can speak about. We're gonna start bringing a different side to our streaming element of the business. It's gonna be totally different than our podcast. We do have a call-in element. We took a couple calls today. People called in and just kicked it with us, so that was cool. Subscribe to It's Up There Podcast Patreon page. That's where all the vibes are. Big Loon Live is where these streams are located at. And It's Up There Podcast brought to you by Black Effect. It's a 7-figure deal over there. I just got 2 other deals that I've closed, so we'll be making those announcements soon. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying all the content. The Chico Beans interviews, both those did over 400K. That's like 800K. Both of the Dr. Umar Johnsons did about 370, 380K. That's almost 800K as well. The Big Bank did about 300K. And so we've been just doing well, man, just shooting. So I want to thank you guys, man. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys, man. Thank you guys, bro. It's a blessing. Y'all have helped me change my life. I appreciate that, bro. Somebody says, man, Loon lit. Hope you see this, brother. Real niggas listening and tuned in. I appreciate that, bro. You know, I try to give us something to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? Get a real one, something to listen to. Yeah, man. I know people be at work. You know what I mean? I know people be, doing other things. And I'm going to try to provide something, sometimes for you guys, to listen to outside of the podcast. More of a live element. Call in, talk to a nigga. But I appreciate the love, bro. I definitely appreciate the love. I'm going to definitely keep kicking about that paper. The paper is the #1 thing. You know what I'm saying? We chase the money on. You know what I mean? If it ain't about no money, man, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Somebody says you the one right now. I can't see nothing else. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I see y'all tomorrow, man. See y'all tomorrow. We're going to go live tomorrow. Y'all join my Discord. I'm going to put the link under this comment of this video. Join the Discord. And somebody create me a Twitter community. Like, y'all start creating that shit. And also put shit that we can talk about. It do not got to be pop culture. I'm well versed in everything. Politics, business. I can talk about the high earner space. I can talk about the red pill space, the blue pill space, the Democrats, the Republicans. We got a lot going on in New Hampshire as it pertains to Trump. We got the Just Hilarious Breakfast Club thing we can speak about. Like, I can still go, but we're going to wait till tomorrow. So I see y'all tomorrow, man. Thank y'all so much. Hit like, share this video, get it in the algorithm, turn this shit up. Thank y'all so much. See y'all tomorrow.